Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mutants and Masterminds, Part 2. Always have been. In last week's session, the heroes actually met a super villain that calls himself Orion. However, the super villain himself do not even flinch or even bothered about the other heroes that actually try to stop him because, like everybody else, all these heroes are new and yet to actually find out how to actually utilize their powers or even to work as a team to take down a super villain. And super villains usually are always higher in power levels in compared to the other heroes. And if supervillains want to kill off these heroes, it will just be a matter of time until episode one, official episode one, I think. And I hope in the next two more episodes the heroes will already know each other by then and know how to use their characters fully. And before we can actually start, okay, I want those that actually here in the session to actually introduce themselves. And starting from right to left, we have Walter Cross. Okay, Walter Cross, played by Ivan. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Walter Cross. I used to be an average mercenary until I was accidentally captured by some unknown group. Escaped from facility with my companions and I, we found ourselves 30 years in the past. No way to return home. We decided to mingle in society until we can find a way of knowing what the hell has happened to us. I work now as a newspaper photographer for the Planet Bugle, while trying to figure out how the hell this whole superhero gig is going to work. And yeah, you can move on to the
Okay.
next person.
Okay, thanks for that. That's really good. Okay, all right. Okay, Ali, your turn. Okay, please introduce yourself.
All right. Hello, name's DeAndre Wilson. I grew up in the roughest part of town of Carson City. My powers manifestation when I reached my teens. At first, people usually would say, "Pop, you should use your powers for good," but I did not. I became a thief. Was known by was already called the Blue Rush. But my villainous career ended shortly, right after the local heroes called the Castle Watchers arrested me. Instead of them sending me to some super prison, they allowed me to join among their ranks, and they set me straight. Now I'm in this new city, trying to make a name for myself, while also balancing to be a music composer as well. All right, I'm done.
Okay, okay, that's good. Okay, now, do you want to introduce yourself?
Alright, I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it with a straight face. Hello, my name is Michael T. Wesker, just a humble dog worker in the future. But due to my friends kept getting me into trouble in a facility, we are transferred back into the past. I awakened to my anger, known as the Red Lantern, the hero that do justice by using my reach. Now, I just want to stay out of trouble and probably help my friends getting back to our time. But for now, I have a strong distrust towards all of my friends, especially one guy named Walter, since he, for some reason, said he owns me. I do not like to be crossed. I don't like to be betrayed. And for that, I'm staying out of trouble for now. But trouble seems to find me. Alright,
Okay, all right, good. That's good. Thanks for that. Yeah, I'm not too sure if Ash is going to be introduced. It's okay, Ash, your turn.
Uh,
introduce
okay,
your character.
okay. So taking a seat. We gotta do this, right? Right? Uh, all right. Fucking fine. Inspector Drakengard. Look, I came from the future. Yeah, whoop-de-doo, right? Call me nut job if you want. But you could say I prefer to work. I work on the night shift too. Wait, that is not above my pay grade. And well, you could say I don't like it when I first came here, and now guess I'll do whatever I can to help these people. And since we have no way to go out, to go home, I'm gonna say fuck it, let's do it. Except
All right.
I ain't gonna have a certain Walter Cross be my boss. Hey, was that good? Yeah. All right.
Alright. And rhymes about the cross being a bath. Alright. Okay, that's actually very, very good. Okay. Okay. So this is actually an origin story. That is actually still session zero or origins zero. Trying to actually figure out who they are, who they want to be at the end of the episode. And then from here on, we're gonna be starting the session. Gonna be moving straight to Drake. Okay, Drake. Oop, wrong place. Um, where is my police station? Ah, here it is. Okay, right. Meanwhile, Drake at the police station. You and Zelda Robbins, right, in the morning. Again, you did your report looking for the superhuman or meta-human department for your boss, Elmer Bradley. And little Robin, after walking with you, having some coffee, having some normal chit chat, then she asks you about the incident that actually happened last night. And then she asks you, and she asks you, her eyebrows raised sharply, her eyes squint. And she looks directly at you and then asks, "What's? Do you know that that person that's villain or that supervillain that arrived and that attacked the diamond store? Do you know who he is?"
Ask me, Zelda. I have no fucking clue.
Hmm. I thought you were really trained in all these things during the academy. Don't you know? It's like, do you have any leads or any basic knowledge in regards to this?
Oh, well, it's the one thing I know. Guys with super strength will always be slow and always be slow. Then I
Huh?
just, then I just lazily sip my coffee with a tight look. Ugh, I think we're gonna need a double shot for this.
And then when you actually look at her, you take your coffee and actually drink it, and you look at her, I look. You actually rode your bike all the way from your place from your small hotel, and then you came over here, and then you park it outside there, and then Zelda was really there, just waiting for you. And then she asked you all these questions. Before she can even answer, like, suddenly you hear the door next to the wall, something opens, and you see a voice coming out, and after that he's screaming, "Zelda, Drake, come into my office now. Something to talk to you about." Elmer's face looked serious, Drake, and then he actually walked into the office. Zelda then walks in.
I just put my cup on the counter, on the cabinet, and just walk to the office.
Don't forget the cup donuts. You have to eat the donut.
Eden Ball was actually easy eating the donut. You actually ignored the donut, Drake, and you actually followed Zelda straight into the office, and you see Elmer Bradley looking both of you, and
Because I thought to myself, I don't like stereotypes. Well, not too much.
Elmer Bradley said, "We have actually researched reports that ever since the attack of the time yesterday, the number of criminals has broken up. The security prison. It seems that Diamond's just one of it. Zelda, Drake. Drake, I know you're new. There was some news a year ago, right? It seems we're going to be taking a breaking in a bit. So it seems you're breaking in a bit. I'm going to be going to somebody else, right? Okay. All right. Okay, I shall come back to you soon. Okay. Meanwhile, so
Then it's a good.
Michael. Okay, Michael, at your apartment. It is morning. You woke up. DeAndre actually is not waking up. Metabolism really fast. Michael, you make your breakfast. You make your breakfast simply, normally, as usual,
Not
and
not bad.
you see most of the people actually like Working out from the apartment back and forth. You're not too sure whether the job at the diamond shop is going to be secured or not. But before you could do anything, you actually checked the local news. And while having your breakfast, your waffles, and your coffee, and everything else, you somehow found some sort of a job at, or seemed to be like a local restaurant, which is actually quite nearby from where you are. But you're not too sure whether you still even have a position at the diamond shop. Perhaps you actually should give a call and actually ask, or you could actually head over there yourself by taking the bus. You don't have a car, and well, you had a car, but the car was mostly destroyed. Walter actually had a car, but well, he actually got damaged but not wrecked. So in a way, he probably needs to be repaired. There are a few positions that you can actually look for. One is in a garage, working in a car shop. One is in a restaurant, and the other one is either as a reporter, or the last one is either that you're gonna be going to the diamond shop. So what are you gonna do?
Hmm. Being a lawful person, I would like to call the diamond shop first to see if I am still employed with them. If I'm not, I'll choose the garage workshop.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I give them
Okay.
a call.
Okay. All right. You give him a call. Toot. Then you hear the number you have dialed is on the service. Number yang anda dial sudah dapat perintah kami. Terima kasih.
Uh, I'm taking a back a bit. Okay then, maybe I should go there and ask them myself. I clean up my breakfast. I clean up my breakfast, the dishes and the cups. Get dressed and then I walk out
Mm-hmm.
towards
Okay.
towards the bus station.
All right. He head towards the bus
Towards the bus.
station. Then he could take the news bus easily, and then he head over towards the diamond shop after a while, and then
Mhm.
la, 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 la.
So I'm assuming I'm at the diamond shop, right? I'm assuming now.
Okay. Yeah. Just taking your character out
Okay.
and then removing like a hell lot of people.
Okay.
Where is Michael? Okay, there you are. All right, Michael. Arrive at the diamond shop after taking the bus. Then when you arrive, you see Pat Didman
I walk to him.
walking towards you, and you see a number of construction workers actually repairing the wall that was actually destroyed further to the south. Yeah, Pat Damon, I walked slowly towards you and said, good morning to you, Michael. How can I help you?
Uh, Morning, sir. I'm just here to check. Am I still employed with your shop, or am I fired due to what happened?
Uh, I'm really sure. Because for this, you need to discuss with Logan, the owner of the shop. Apparently, he's not in today. After the attack that actually happened, he went back to his manor, and it's still in the morning, and he hasn't returned yet. So you have to wait until he comes back, and you need to discuss with him whether he still wants you to be under his employ. And FYI, Logan is Craig's character.
Well, in that case, I'll consider I'm still employed. I'm not too sure if you're gonna pay me or not, but a job's a job. What would you like me to do for now?
Well, until he returns, I'll probably just want you to actually look into the construction or the repair works. And besides, most of the diamonds that we actually have here is all secured, and there's really nothing much we can do. However, until actually Logan actually appears and returns to the shop, and only then we can actually have a discussion with him and see whether he is still here or not. If not, then I would suggest either you look for another position somewhere else, or even stay here until he comes back and until he returns.
I'll stay until he returns. After all, you did employ me, so it's a good gesture. Do the job until you are either fired or you retire from it.
Mhm.
I overlook the construction.
Okay.
The restoration, sorry, restoration.
hmm Okay. You overlook the construction and then the restoration of the walls, and you head there, and then you look into everything else while Pat and Daisy look into other matters. Okay. Now, meanwhile, okay, the Android. Right. Hey, DeAndre. It is the morning. You were busy actually having your breakfast and drinking a coffee, drinking the most highest calorie food you can actually find. And then you look around you, and then you see people actually coming out, walking away, and having a drink, and then politely asking on a way to go. So, Andre, while you're actually having breakfast in this morning, you see the people walking back and forth and back and forth, in and out, just buying food and then getting things that they actually want. So, Andre, what do you want to do?
I'll probably order another stack of pancakes.
Okay, you order another stack of pancakes, um, and then after that, the chef actually like ordered the things for you, and then after that, then she slowly and then serve it to your table, and after that, then she had back again. You've always been eating at this restaurant. Huh? The lady is actually she's always been right, and she's always serving people, and then another customer actually walks in, and then looking at the menu while actually looking around, and after he's not ordering stuff. And then after that, then you only actually see his back, but he actually slowly then turns back to actually face you.
I mind my own business.
Right, you mind your own business. And after that, then the man actually vanished, and then went out from the door. And then while you're actually busy eating and then looking at something else, then
For a split second, I felt this is a triple X moment where he
then,
walk in, the place gets robbed.
then after when he walks in, well, then again, DeAndre do look like that triple X kind of guy. Then DeAndre, you notice that this man slowly then sat down your table. And then he put his newspaper, slowly popped there, and then after he slowly put his cup that he actually took away earlier on, he said, "Excuse me, do you mind if I sit together with you?"
Free country.
Mhm. Right, okay. Right. Okay. Uh, okay, Zaf, I'm not too sure how you're gonna role play this guy. Here's the script that I'm gonna give to you if you want, because this is actually your character. Anyway, travel. Okay. You know
Right.
who the you know okay. This is the script. It's just a very simple one. You know DeAndre is Blue Rush, but Blue Rush doesn't know who this person is. Okay? And then after that, your full name is Trevor C. Klaus. The middle C stands for Cecile. So you can either introduce yourself as Cecile or Klaus or Trevor. You work for Guy. Okay? GAI.
Wait, Zaf,
You're the director.
Okay.
let me try to
You're the
find you.
director. No, 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 no. Zaf. Okay, wait.
Hmm?
Don't say
Uh,
anything. Okay,
I'm
okay,
still
Zaf.
here.
You're the director of Guy. Okay? Global Avengers Initiative. Okay? And then after that, most of the people that you work for is under civilians, and most of the people that actually all these new heroes that somehow just appeared recently. You keep track of them. You kept track of Shadow, you kept track of the Red Lantern, you kept track of Rush, you kept track of every other super villains out there. But there is nobody out there that can actually manage them properly. There is nobody here that can actually manage all these people. You need to actually bring these people up to speed on what needs to be done. Because ever since a number of other super criminals have actually escaped thanks to the joint effort of the League. However, the League actually vanished during the time of crisis. And you're not too sure what happened to them. So now, in order for you to actually get back this newfound League, you need to actually start recruiting people. But how you recruit them, you have to be very innuendo. And being the innuendo is you do know that Blue Rush is Blue Rush, Leandre is Leandre, but you need to keep that thing hidden. And as Traveler, you also know that the Red Lantern is the one that actually destroyed and actually took down your friend Mr. Doom. But Mr. Doom is not yet to be known whether he is dead or alive. But you are here to actually to see that he is actually interested to actually join Guy. Not to be gay, but okay, Zaf is on your plate. Whenever you roleplay, whatever you say, okay? As long as it needs to rush, okay? Alright, okay, go ahead.
Okay, as Trevor, I sit down here with my coffee and then I say, pretty good looking waffles there, boy. Hey, good, fresh hot.
These
You
are
can curse.
pancake.
You can curse if you want to, okay?
No, yeah, I'm working there. Pretty good? Or is it motherfucking good? This diner has been here for years. And I love the coffee. Used to be my wife here. Say, you know these new problems we are facing? Andre? You know? Supervillains.
Okay,
How do you know my
DeAndre.
name?
DeAndre, you're surprised to know that he knows your name.
How do you know my name?
Huh? Oh, I kind of bought some of Lin Min May's CDs. Quite good. Her voice is very talented. And you're the voice. What was it? Sound director. Am I wrong or am I right?
More or less.
And you're surprised. I sit okay. Motherfucking good coffee. Anyway,
Yeah, DeAndre. You see, to still, Trevor actually banged the table while having such really good coffee. And he knows that you work for the Suns. He also knows your name.
you know, can we talk? Are you in a rush, or am I disturbing you at the wrong time?
Talk.
Oh, you're quite. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word? Can't seem to remember. Polite. Politeness is rare nowadays.
Get to it, sir. I'll probably go to work.
All right. Simple. Do you remember the heroes? All those heroes of the comics. Wouldn't it be nice to see them here in the real world? Stopping all these bad guys, stopping all the trouble, and even stopping a certain heist that happened a few days ago.
Heard stories about people talking about other superheroes here. We got this guy from coming up here from shadows. You got people like who create things, and I also heard a guy who runs really fast. So I think it's more. I think the whole superhero thing is probably out there.
Then what if a initiative or a team is assembled with these heroes? Do you think our world will be safer?
Don't they have that somewhere out in the world? Guys called the major leagues or something.
You mean those guys from the comic books? Nah, they're probably gone by now. I'm not too sure. But again, would it be nice if you were in this team? I mean, you are quite talented.
I'm just a composer, sir. Just a normal man.
A normal man wouldn't eat a lot of calorie food, especially pancakes with extra maple syrup, towering waffle, and drinking what seems to be like 2 cups of coffee.
I have a high metabolism, sir.
And a normal Hyman wouldn't eat this much in a morning in a single sitting. Hmm? I tease him a bit. Come on, tell me, what's your secret?
What do you want? Most importantly, who are you?
Oh nah, I'm just a guy working to recruit people to help
And
them
I'm
with
just a
trouble.
guy who's enjoying breakfast. And I do enjoy
Oh,
in my alone time.
you're not gonna be alone soon, boy. Anyways, I nice chatting with you. Here's my card. I give him a card of my name.
Okay, right. You see the card, DeAndre, and you took it and you look at it. Okay, it doesn't actually see much. Just his name. That's about it. You don't see any organization that he works for. You don't know actually who he actually works for. It's just a blank card with his name. And then after that, TCK. TCK. You look at it. And then, Andre, the moment you actually got up, then this old man then slowly waves goodbye to you and slowly walks away. And after the moment he actually walks away, you heard a phone call on your phone and you hear a girl's voice saying, and you recognize it immediately, it's actually Lin Min May. Okay, and after she asked you quickly, she actually yelled to you from the phone and said, where are you now? I'm waiting for you. I'm in the studio right now. Where are you?
Almost finished breakfast. I'm on the way.
Okay, after you were already having breakfast, and then you quickly just paid it, and then you just went out. Do you drive or do you run?
I'll drive.
Okay, and you drive your old car, and traffic's bad as usual, then make a nice city, and then after that, then get there immediately as fast as you can. And then, meanwhile, Walter Cross. Walter Cross, the moment you actually arrive at the warehouse in the morning, coming from your old apartment, and when you arrive, you see a man smoking a cigarette outside the old abandoned warehouse. You're just surprised to actually see him there, and not many people actually walk to this place because this is a complete slum of the city itself. You just actually shocked to see this man actually quite busy, actually just smoking there near the roadside, and then after that they threw the cigarette on the floor, and then after that just wiping it off, and then slowly back and you and then see this man is still nicely dressed, white hair, back white bald, a scar on his face is like totally deformed in a way. And when he put on a cigarette, when you're actually outside facing your car, then okay, right, Zap, you know you know who Walter Cross is. You know Walter Cross does not exist in this timeline. Even if he does, you do know his family, his parents, obviously. And well, the parents haven't even met each other. They haven't even screwing each other yet, just to have Walter. Because Walter actually arrived in the year, he will be in the year 2018, 2080, and you're still 2069. And, but, the Cross is actually a smart man. He has invented stuff. And he was the last person to actually come in contact with Old Man Stark. Old Stark, actually. The man that actually owned Stark Industries before Stark died. And it seems that Mr. Stark actually gave Walter Cross access to many of Stark's technology, which of course have been quite hidden until now. And the only access code, the only person that have the code is Mr. Stark. And Mr. Stark actually gave the codes to Walter Cross. Only problem is Walter Cross doesn't know that code. But if Walter Cross ever found that code, you'll probably be there first to actually talk to him. You quickly teleported here earlier on after you talked to Blue Rush. And from here, you don't want to go into the warehouse. You just want to have a conversation. To see
Yep.
if he's interested to join Guy in the future because you keep track of him. However, Walter Cross is just a man. And a man without a suit is nothing. And he's just going around and actually going around at night dressing like a normal person with his overcoat, goggles, and just a piece of cloth covering his face. And that's it. Anybody with a pistol could have easily killed Walter Cross if they feel like it. So you're just worried that Walter Cross dies. Whatever happens to the code, you're more worried about the code more than you're worried about the Cross. Because whoever owns the code owns an army. So, okay, Raf, I give the play to you. Go ahead and roleplay.
Alright. I see Walter Cross doing his car, right? Is the car unlocked? I walk towards the car.
Yeah, it's unlocked.
I walk towards the car door, open it, and you know what? Rise and shine, motherfucker! I horn. I press the horn.
Wait.
It's really wait. It's
Yeah,
repairing
yeah.
the car. It's
Yeah,
repairing
I'm
the car.
actually under the car. That's why I put my character like this, because he's like under the car trying to, checking for oil leaks and whatnot. Trying to take
Yeah,
care of
and-
this baby.
Yeah, I want to do that. I just want to do that. I just want to do that.
You still haven't moved though.
I don't have access.
Actually, this car, Walter Cross, it's
Uh-huh.
not because you own it. This car was actually owned by Stark. He
Mhm.
loved muscle. He loved muscle cars. This car, you actually took it from one of the abandoned warehouse when you actually escaped from the crisis.
Definitely.
And so but ever since the attack from Ryan, even he actually
Be right back.
blasted this car.
Mhm.
It's not even much of a dent. It's a few scratches, but much of a huge dent.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I'm like under the engine. Do I notice him approaching the car in general?
Yeah, he did. He actually opened the door, walked inside, and after that, he just looking at admiring the muscle car.
I just like
And then I
frustrated.
press the horn
I
and press the horn just to annoy him.
I walk from like
Mhm.
underneath the car and say like once I grab a rag and trying to clean my hands. Help, can you move his miniature near the car because he is like near the car?
I don't have access to the miniature, so I can't move. Only Herb has.
Yeah.
Like-
I just say, sir, the senior citizen is down the street. I could happily drive you there and freely, without, any cost to it. Sir, this is a
Ooh.
highly piece of equipment.
Oh, really? No. And who did you stole for it? Was it another old man, or did you happen to find it? Oh, he disappeared.
Change.
He disappeared.
Yeah.
Hmm?
No. It's still the same.
Let me see what I say. I asked him, is it really yours, or did you stole, or did someone die, disappear, and you just took it?
Yeah, it is mine. I mean, can't you see I'm trying to even fix it? The city owes me a compensation after what that maniac did to it.
Hush now. You're being a little whiny bitch.
And you're
And I thought
being
you
an
were-
ungrateful old man.
Hey. Old man talking here. Listen to the old man. I point my finger to myself. Listen to the old man. Listen to me, Sonny. You are being a whiny little bitch, but you're smart. I like that. Smart,
Gee.
talented, but you're dumb in terms of, I don't know, not causing a mayhem. Did you happen to be at the what's the the jewelry store during what happened?
Yeah, duh. I'm a blogger, and soon to be photographer for Planet Bugle. I was trying to take some pictures so I could impress them at the job interview. Got my pictures. I got my baby damaged. And the fucking city owes me a compensation. And that's when I'm like yelling in like the sky. You goddamn city officials owes me compensation.
Yeah, keep going. I'm writing this down. I just note down his complaint, and then I say, nah, I'm just kidding. I gotta take your complaints. You have to file a proper one.
Gee, like I did not notice. I have to file a proper. Old man, what do you want? If you've money, I'm too broke to even give you some money, so you can, find another sucker.
Oh, no. Do you know that this car and that place I put it at the old abandoned warehouse used to belong to an old friend and colleague? I think it was Stark. And last I checked, he gave a card to you, Mr. Walter Cross.
What car?
You're surprised to know that this old man knows this and
Yeah.
knows about the special card that Mr. Stark gave to you before he died.
Too bad there is no deception. Oh yeah, there is actually. I have
There is,
zero.
there is.
I'm gonna try to feign stupidity with this one.
Uh,
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh god.
Okay, when he tried to lie to me, I just point my two fingers into his chest and heavily press onto his chest cavity on where his heart is.
Okay, easily done. And you point his finger. They point and you point.
Hey. What old man Stark? This here belongs to me, you know. I got the papers to prove it.
Oh no, little baby claims what his little daddy gave him.
Okay,
Listen
Trevor.
carefully.
Okay, so Trevor. You also know that Roach and Gigi, Josh Grayfield, also known as Kikaida 01, which worked for you even secretly in covert. You also know that they are actually in the warehouse working together with the cross. You can actually say that to him if you want to, because you have
Ah,
every information, every data, everybody that you want to in this world.
that'd be too nice. I'm gonna be an asshole. I'm gonna withhold that information. Okay, back to roleplay. I say to this, you know, if you're gonna be a whiny bitch, wanna be a whiny bitch working for me. You get
And who do you work for? The homeless union? So far you have yet to introduce yourself properly, and you seem to know an awful lot about this neighborhood. I get it. This place used to belong to you, now it belongs to someone else.
Hmm. Let me see. Watercross male has a prosthetic arm, not from this time. And oh, looky here. He was the one that caused, well, one of the factors that caused crisis. Am I wrong?
Wait, the moment you mentioned the whole prosthetic arm department, I just aim my gun at him and say, "One more word of you, old man, and trust me, you're gonna go down 6 feet under. Who are you, or who do you work for?"
Look at your gun. It has my initials.
Uh, I have a normal gun, by the way.
I was referring to the gun that you had back in Modern 20, the other gun.
Oh, who did the other gun traveled with me?
Hmm?
The other gun
The
from
other guy.
yeah, the other gun that I found with Trevor Klaus's name. Does it actually traveled with me?
Only now you ask me about the gun, huh? Yeah, of course it did.
Oh, okay, because I am my normal handgun. Okay, I look into the other gun's initials and say, just TC. Could be anything. Still doesn't explain who you are.
No, it's okay. Cecil quickly grabs the gun before you even notice it, quickly disarms you, and then after that, he just points the gun back at you, and you realize that the gun is actually working because you don't know. And then after that, then he showed you the gun that you actually picked up a long time ago, which actually shows the same initial TC without the trigger finger.
Mm-hmm.
Without the trigger. Because you can't activate the gun, because during that time, during that campaign,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how to activate it. But when you actually activate it, it's like Cecile, it's like immediate trigger actually just like pointed it at you, and then you realize the gun is actually activated. And then after that, then he just put it back into the holster, and then, okay, let's continue.
Call me Klaus. You just need to know my family name. And I want you to be on initiative. You do want to get back home, right?
Yeah.
And your friend's gonna come along with this, right? Good. You do
Uh,
have brains.
and so far you have yet to tell me what's the job about. I mean, you seem to know an awful lot about me, and again, you have yet to. I mean, so far you only said Klaus, And you don't even said who do you work for. And yet you know an awful lot about me. I mean, and that's why like I basically walk here, like here back and forth, while looking like top down and sideways. You could be working for anybody. I mean, I don't know. You could be working for, and I'm like, I remember like it's 30 years in the past. You could be working for hidden intelligence for all I care. I mean, they're not that
Oh,
old.
there's still a small company here. I kinda know the owner, but that's another story for another time. Because I'm
Hidden intelligence actually existed around this time. Hidden intelligence is actually owned by a really young CEO. Okay, and his name is Mr. Hidden. And yes, he is a very young CEO. He's not the old CEO that you actually know from the current timeline.
Mm-hmm.
This he is actually quite young. Hidden intelligence is actually here. It
Oh, okay.
exists.
Yeah, yeah, but it's like a startup company, not the famous
No, not a
multinational.
startup company. It's a famous company. It's still a
Oh,
very
okay. Yeah,
famous
yeah.
company. Yeah. Okay, right,
anyway.
continue.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Walter, I need you to be in my little initiative. Do that, and I'll probably help you get back home to your time. But I kinda need you to, not cause another crisis. That whole Red Lantern shenanigan, yeah. That ain't pretty for all of us.
Old man, I wasn't the one who what if I was the Red Lantern, you would have seen a couple of cradles on this godforsaken rock. If I was the Red
Yeah,
Lantern. Someone else was the
yeah,
Red Lantern.
yeah, I say you were the Red Lantern. I say you know someone who's the Red Lantern. But you're smart. I need your smarts, your tools, your gadgets, and I'll give you a free pass on some tech. But you need to work for me.
I'll
Bish?
I'll take the pass on, the tech, but I'm not gonna name names. I don't come cheap. And even if I knew who's the Red Lantern, I wouldn't even give him up. Besides, I own that little bitch.
Oh, you're really back to being dumb. Anyways, I pass him a card. Call me, or I'll call you if you're in trouble, or I need your help.
You
Something's been
still
coming up.
I have just a question to you. You said initiative. What kind of initiative? It's not illegal things, is it?
If I say well, would you be interested, or are you gonna play a little goody two shoe?
Uh, how much the tech is worth it though?
Basically more than this time, but roughly about your time era tech, but in product stage. If you do really want to work for me, I don't know. Position still open. You'll be working with a team. And like it or not, if you want to be team leader, you gotta prove it to me.
Well, no. The last time I was a team leader, cost me a fucking arm. I'm not team leader. I'm a team player though, but I'm not team leader. Oh,
Yeah, given your tone to an old man, I highly doubt that.
just send the tech here. I mean, depends on what kind of mission you want to send us. Nothing suicidal nor too crazy, I hope. But still, tech payment first, then the mission.
Oh no 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 no. Payment will be whatever you find. But if you want actual pay, well, I need to write up the documents, and that's gonna take time. But
Well,
again,
okay. Okay, I'll start something small. That's when you see me like banging on the car behind me. I need a replacement for this car, preferably same model, same color, same everything, as long as it's, fixed up.
uh, how about you give us stocks design for the car, and we'll work something out. And if you pass your first mission, probably I'll throw you a bonus for you. Would that seem fair?
Wait, let me see if I can. Okay, oh, wait, I know how to say it. Fine, you got yourself a deal, mysterious old man. Wait,
Call me Klaus.
who am I working with? I don't work
The
with just anybody,
GA.
buddy.
I'm gonna tell you it's called the GAI, Global Avengers Initiative. That's all I can
Uh,
tell you.
what kind of roll I need to do to see if I have stumbled upon the term GAI from
You don't know.
computer? Oh, okay.
You don't know. You don't have the knowledge for it. You have no idea who JI is. You can use a computer, but your computer is not with you right now,
Yeah, yeah,
so you can't even
definitely.
check
Yeah,
it.
definitely. I just like remembering what he said. Well, uh,
Your expertise is only on engineering and science.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I would say you've got a deal, old man, but I have yet to see payment. So I'm gonna hold my reservations on you until I see payment.
Jeez, you're more rude than I anticipated. Smart ass can be smart asses.
Hey,
Well,
30 years in
hope
the
to talk to you soon.
future, where I come from, rudeness is an asset and a weapon. Without it, you're either dead or dying.
After he said that, I pointed out to my gun and point to his face. And this is me saying goodbye. Goodbye! And then I holster the gun.
Okay.
And I'll.
Yeah. Then you holster the gun, and then after the water cross, immediately you notice that he just simply vanished.
I just scratch my head and say the level technology 30 years in the past seems a lot more advanced than we have back home. I mean, we don't even have teleportations. Well,
Uh,
whatever.
okay, Walter, sorry,
Hmm.
sorry to disturb. You have a card with the initial TCK.
Oh, okay. TCK. Okay, where do I? Oh, yeah, notes and conditions.
Right,
Card
continue on.
with
Okay.
TCK. Yep, you can continue.
And then it is done. Okay. Meanwhile, to Drake, stack restriction. Okay. Great. All right. Meanwhile, at the police station, Drake, what are you actually having in this conversation? Suddenly, you have an out of body experience, and then Zelda just looks at you and then waves her hands in front of your face and said, "Hello, hello, Drake, are you there?
Huh?
Hello."
Huh? What? Huh? Sorry, wasn't paying attention. Got something.
Yeah, you face out for 6 seconds.
Sorry, I was sorry. A lot going on in my mind.
Yes,
Uh,
and
uh,
Elmer here. That's right. Seems like you have some sort of out of body experience. Well, let me continue where I actually wanted to say. Let me try to recap. Hmm,
Go ahead,
hmm,
Captain.
Let me look at my script. Wait, not that script. Wait, what's that? Yeah. Okay, here it is. All right. Well, you know about all the criminals that keep it since. What's his name? That guy, that huge muscular person. I noticed in the news that Blue Rush face that person that calls himself Orion. That Blue Rush couldn't even do anything about it. And it seems that the Red Lantern also appeared, but somehow from the security footage, we couldn't get anything. It's all a blur. And then the footage was disposed of. I really have no for sure who. Ah, okay, Zelda, Drake. I have sent a few other people actually out to actually scour the city. There's not going to be much of us, but there's going to be as much as we can. Well, Mega City is, of course, bigger than Gotham, but what we can do for now is we want you to actually check to the north, the some part area of Mega Knight City. With all the Robin distributing this new recruit with you, make sure you take the wheels, and I should tell Drake here what needs to be done. We don't want so many other new vigilantes coming and suffering crime. We've had a number of vigilantes in the city that end up dying in our watch because they couldn't actually handle some of the people that wanted to escape. So, Drake, do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, about yesterday, boss. I couldn't figure out what kind of ammunition those guys those armored guys were using. Bottom of the casing can't turn out blank.
And reports. We've seen the casings. It's custom made. Hmm. We don't really have a specialist here to actually check on everything. But if you actually have, we don't really need some really good computer skills here to actually check on that casing. So for now, we don't have. Okay,
I
Drake,
cut
what
my
you say?
chin. I cut my chin. Hmm. You know, Chief. Sometimes I remember this saying before I joined the force. If it's something unique, you can trace it down easily. But this, well, I think we're gonna rack our heads about this.
Hmm. Perhaps we can actually do some more investigation. Well, if you really want to know more about the case, perhaps you should spend some time on it. You look at it. If you find anything, Drake, report back to me, or even Zelda. Perhaps we even know who the manufacturer of this casing is, or to know actually where the person is. Even.
You got, you got it, Chief.
Okay. Drake, where were you?
Okay, so I just head back to my office, prepare to go on patrol with Zelda. So I need
Okay.
to get my standard issue handgun, grab some light supplies like some snacks, a bottle of water, my badge. Then we're ready to go out. Head to the patrol car.
hmm Okay. I head to the patrol car, and then once you're done here, then you head to the patrol car, and after you head out straight into the city location.
Hey
Okay,
man,
well,
uh, is the game's time in lunch hour? Because I want to wait for that. I want to use that introduction time for lunch hour in the lunch hour.
not lunch hour yet. It's still breakfast, so you have to enter lunchtime to do your introductions.
Yeah, so for the time being, patrol around and during break morning hours.
Okay, then you actually drove around, okay, together with Zelda to see if there's anything we did see, if there's anything else that's like with the slum. So actually drove very, very slow and then towards
Okay.
the slum.
How many rolls of investigation should I do?
How you roll for investigation? Either you roll for perception,
Huh? Oh.
okay.
Uh-huh.
It's no okay, or in investigation is not used unless you're investigating the shell casing. Unless you take your
Okay.
time to investigate the shell casing, then you use
Uh.
it. Otherwise, if you're
Okay. I'll just
driving around in
roll
car,
perception then.
then it's perception.
Okay.
Okay, one more perception.
One
There's an
more. One
hour.
more.
It's an hour between the. Okay, another one.
Hello. Hello.
Another one.
Yep.
Hello,
Another
hello.
one. Another one.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now I can hear you. Another
All
one.
right.
Okay. How many more?
Okay. One more time. Last one.
Okay.
All right. Okay. After driving for a few hours until you reach my time, and then after that, Zelda actually noticed something odd, something different in the distance. And then after a while, then the car stops, and then after that, then she went out of the car and then head towards you. Hmm. Then you look at the slums. It's raining. The slums here is always near the beach. It's always near the coast. And the old docks is still there. The old docks is never been managed properly. It's like where people actually bring like food, supplies, and even some immigrants. Mega cities. And then here there's Zelda and I said, it seems that people here seems to be not minding us, of course, law enforcers. So keep your gun ready just in case. And
Okay.
in this
I
part of the
took
city,
a short whiff. I'll roll my will.
hmm
Ugh. Crap. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Ugh. Oh, fuck, this stinks.
okay. And then when you look So you look around, not to show actually what's going on. But Zelda actually look around to see if there's anybody here in particular that you can actually talk to. And then after a while, she head over to one of the stop here, and then she turns, and then she asks one man, "Yeah, looking over here. So you want to
I
do, Drake?"
I lean by the side rear bumper of the car of the patrol car and just observe.
Hmm. Okay,
And I'll roll perception to see if I can listen in on what she's asking the citizen.
okay, all right. Rope suction. Okay, you try to actually listen in what they're actually talking about. You're not understanding what they are. But meanwhile, while you're actually busy, roll for insight.
Side.
Okay, it seems
I have
that
no
the
idea what's
man
going
seems
on,
to.
so I'm just gonna take out a snack bar from my back pocket and open up and eat it.
Okay, all right. Roll for perception.
Again, perception. Oof.
First net one of the day.
Yes, first night one of the day. Okay. Suddenly, as this man was actually busy talking to Zelda, then suddenly you notice that he pushes Zelda away, and then Zelda fell down, hit the barrel, and then fell backwards, and then hit the floor hard. And then you notice the man quickly ran away and then jumped over the wall and to the other side. And then you hear Zelda actually screaming at you, "Drake, catch him! Now!"
Got it. Then I quickly try to I quickly go after him.
Okay. You quickly run over him. When you actually run over this obstacle, roll for athletic
Okay. Athletics.
or acrobatic. Either you somersault over it or you jump over it.
You jump
Okay.
over it.
Alright, you jump over it easily, successfully, and easily done. Okay, I mean you chase and you chase. Meanwhile, while the chase was being busy at the diamond shop. Okay, Michael, you see Pat Dittman actually busy rearranging, taking care of the things. And while you're actually busy with Pat Dittman, you see a particular man suddenly into the shop. And then you hear cling, cling, cling. Like, oh.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy role playing with myself because I have a lot of stress.
And then you see Pat Damon suddenly walks in, and he said, "Excuse me, sir, the shop is closed for the time being." And before Pat Damon could even continue, you see this man and said, "Shh, it's my card." And Pat Damon like, "I'm sorry, sir. It seems that I've just you for somebody else." Then he suddenly just walks away and talks to Cindy. And then this man then slowly walks over to you, Michael. And
I said,
then,
okay, as Michael, I raised an eyebrow and I just give him, welcome to the diamond shop, sir. How may I help you
ah,
today?
yeah, Max. Yes, sorry, you're Michael. I
Um,
thought that you'd be somewhat taller, or perhaps much more good looking.
I'm sorry I didn't meet your expectations, but what brings you here today, dear customer?
Well, it seems that your boss is not here today, and it seems that he is late. He told you to actually come here today to actually meet him, correct? He told you to actually arrive here at 9:30 a.m., and yet I don't see a single soul here that represents him. That a here at this time. But since that he left you for something else that is much more important, I'm here to actually see you on behalf instead. Would you have a
Oh,
single time or a few minutes to actually spare with an old man like me?
Sure. If it's customer, I don't mind. It is part of my repertoire.
Customer or not, you're not even sure that you're even working here.
And then fired or I'm let go, and I'll find another job. But where would you like to talk?
Well, we can talk here. We don't have to go anywhere else, of course.
I think
But,
so.
Anna, let me ask you, have you ever heard of the Avengers, the Justice League,
Um,
America?
I
You've never heard
I
of them? Yes, I know, because you're not from here.
what makes you say that? I came from a faraway place.
Because we check your data. You do not exist in this world.
My
You don't
eyes
have a
widen in shock.
family. You don't have a family. You don't have any grandparents. It seems that you were born out of a lab or something.
Um, Let me roll for will so I don't, get a bit pissed. That how did he know that? That is my will. Anyway, will.
Will, okay.
Yeah, so I don't get mad. Okay, I'm a little bit agitated. Uh, what are you talking about? I'm like all of you. Simple person who just want a simple life.
Simple person that just wants a simple life, yet your life here is different than the life that you had before. You don't belong here, Mr. Mike. You and your friends perhaps don't belong in this timeline because you are not created yet. But I'm here not because of who you are, but of who you became, of who you end up being. That's what I want actually from you, Mr. Michael. I find your alter ego intriguing and interesting. But if you're wondering who I am, my name is Trevor. Trevor Klaus. I work for Guy, and Guy seems to be quite interested in your exploits sometimes. However, we would really appreciate if you could actually lower the destruction to a minimum, of course, because it costs money just to bring back everything else here. And before anything else, I want you to have this card. He offers you a card from his wallet, passes it over to you. You take it.
I I take the card with both of my hands and look at it. I look at the
Okay, and then
initial.
you look at the initial TCK. You have to show
Oh,
TCK. They said, oh, TCK stands for Travel Klaus, TK. But see, the C, you don't have to even bother. You don't have to head too much about it thinking what the C stands for. But if I offer you this card, it only means that there are times that you might be needed. And when you are needed, that will be a time when such huge things actually happen in the future for a broad number of people, such as you. And I hope that one day you and the others do not disappoint.
hmm. Can you promise me one thing?
I can't promise you anything.
Hmm.
Can you promise me one thing?
What?
Should the time comes when you see that card, when the card calls for you, please make sure that no human life, no destruction ever befall. Try to make sure to be the hero that you're meant to be.
I'll try my best.
Otherwise, he smiles and then looks at you and he walks away. The color green will not even hit your call if you're always angry all the time. We have already have we already have too much issues with the Hulk. We don't want any more issues with the Reds.
Let me roll for insight when you
Then
say the Hulk. It's like, woo? You roll for insight for that?
okay, roll for insight.
Let me just find the insight. Where is it? Here we are. Insight. It's like,
You
woo?
have no idea who you refer to. The Hulk? Who's that? But
I
before you could even ask, he already walked out from the door and then vanished.
I put the card in my pocket and just say to myself, "What an odd customer."
Hmm.
And I just go back to my post.
May I go back to your post? And then after that, this man actually walked over to you. I'm sorry, Mr. Michael. It seems that we just got a call from Logan. It seems that because of the destruction of the shop, it will take quite some time. You may have to look for some other positions elsewhere until the shop's open. Until he returns, then you can actually just talk to him and discuss with him. However, he did mention earlier on Discord that he'll be back here by 9:30 Australian time, but he's not. So you have to wait until the next session.
Fair enough, Batman. I'll take my leave. Guess I'll try
He,
my
he,
luck.
shakes your, he shook your hand and said, "Good luck on your next job position." But
In the jewelry store. May next time we meet, we'll be in better condition.
hopefully,
I
so.
just calmly leave the store, and then I head towards the garage to look for a new job.
Right. Meanwhile, you head towards the garage to look for a new job. Okay. All right. Later, we'll go to Speedwagon. Now, this is the Google Daily News, and this is the garage. Right. Rack yourself in here. It's a small garage. It's looking for people. And then you see this lady over here. They're looking at you, holding a huge file, and said, "Hi, afternoon. Welcome. Do
Afternoon.
you have a car, a bike for repair,
No.
or are you here for something else?"
I came here for a job ad that you had on the newspaper. I would like to apply.
"Oh, so you're here to grease me up then?" she asked.
That's a weird analogy,
"No,
but
no.
yeah.
What I'm saying is you're here to grease me up, meaning that you're here to grease the cars that I set up."
Oh, then yes.
Ah, yes. Don't have anything funny. I read a storybook that in a fairy tale that an elf actually worked for a blacksmith and things happen.
What? Let me roll for insight for that. Like, let me know exactly what is she referring to.
Oh, oh, you think about it. You read about a book that was actually in your apartment. The Low Adventures of Boruk and Boom. What about that? The stories you read. It's a fairy tale. It's not even real. It's like a romance novel. You think yourself.
A very best-selling romance apparently, and they say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it's one of the
uh,
best-selling novels. Best-selling romance novel written by Boruk.
this is fun." Okay, I'm just here to look for a job so I can be a honest man. I can learn, I used to wear the dogs. I used to have.
Before you could even continue, Michael, she just shook your hand with her greasy palms, and then she
Mhm.
said, "You're hired."
Thank you. What's your name, Miss? Shall I call you boss lady or something?
Hayes. My name's Hayes.
Oh,
Roll for Lisa Hayes. Okay, roll for insight, which is like Hayes.
disadvantage.
No, there's no disadvantage advantage. Okay.
Okay, let me just
Uh,
roll it.
is that a plus two bonus or plus one?
It's just a +2. It's from my awareness apparently.
Ah, plus two. So it's 9 plus 2, 11. Okay. When Chichi mentioned Hayes, you actually remembered back in 2099 that you work for a man. Oh, you work for a man named Hayes, which actually owns the dog. And you know that the mother, the owner of the place, then when you realize that this person that you work for is actually the owner of the dog many, many years later.
I just say with a very happy face, "Thank you for hiring me. I'll do my best, and hopefully this garage can be big." Uh,
Well,
so what I mean to do first, Miss Ace?
well, we're just starting. So Well, if you say it's gonna be good, I hope one day that this business gonna be hopefully it's gonna be a huge mega corporation one day. Ha 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 Sheila. Wishful thinking.
I'll make sure of it, miss. I'll make sure of it.
That's great. Well, you can definitely look into this car. Something wrong with the engines, actually. I'll actually look into these tires. Our customers are a picky lot, but we just make sure that they're happy. As long as they have a happy smile, then everybody will be happy. That's the motto.
Yes, ma'am. And then I happily get towards to the car. Say, I feel back at home.
Okay. The garage is actually supposed to be bigger. I was trying to expand it. It's okay. It'll get bigger next week. No, no. Okay. Meanwhile, DeAndre, while you're actually busy in your space, you hear Lin May singing the most beautiful song. I don't want to play the song because it's copyright. So if you play it, YouTube will flag it immediately. And DeAndre, while you're actually listening, playing at one of the radios here at the wall, you hear a police broadcast, DeAndre. You hear multiple broadcasts, speaker broadcasts actually, that nobody else can listen to because the other people, Ryan Cook and Byron Townsend and Milo Smith here, your boss, don't really go into this room because when you say you're busy, you're always busy. And only Lyndon May here can actually listen to most of the music they actually play. So, DeAndre, you listen to one of the broadcasts, you hear criminal on the run, criminal on the run to some requiring assistance right now, and that is more. And then, and then after that, another for the siren in pursuit of a bank robbery, in pursuit of a bank robbery in Mega City, east side of the city, requiring assistance right now. And then after that, and then after that, another one is like police in the chase on the highway, helicopters on the scene, and and there seems to be a runaway car, not too sure, chasing after them. Okay, that's three. Police broadcast. Okay, then Ray, why are you actually busy with Lin May? You can't leave Lin May unless you are literally God speed. If you're God speed, your character can be here and your other character can go and save somebody else. But
He goes super whoosh.
in order to be God speed, you have to have a rank of 20 or your dexterity or agility have to be 20. Not yet there, but one day it will. Okay, DeAndre, what do you want to do?
I tell Lin Mei to take a break 30 minutes and I will go to the. Let's say I'll just go to.
Roll before you can ask her to actually get a 13-minute break. Hey, roll for persuasion. See if you pass. Otherwise, she'll scold you. Okay, do you have any other advantages in terms of giving bonuses to your persuasion?
Nah, that's it.
That's it. Then you like said, 30 minutes? 30 minutes? That's long. I don't have much time. I have to go to school, DeAndre.
We can call it off early. It's okay.
Well, roll persuasion again. Hope you pass. Okay. And then, okay then, I guess we can actually call I think we can actually call it early. She's actually fine. Well, I do actually hope that this album actually gets to be a hit one day. You're my only helper. I hope that you can actually help me. Okay, then Rachel actually managed to actually take break yourself. I'll just do it here for you to break. Okay, Andre, what do you want to do?
All right, there are three reports, crime reports, right? I would
Three.
probably go.
You can only go to one at your current speed.
Yeah, okay, only one. Yes. Can you give me a short list of it?
Okay, short list is criminal on the run, taking your assistance. Another one is a bank robbery in progress, and bank robbery in progress. And then after that, that's go to the east. And then after that, highway chase on the road, and that's for the to the south, which of course is manageable. You can't do all three. You can only do one. What do you want to do?
I'll go for the highway chase.
Okay, you run as fast as you can. You quickly went towards the toilet. You did the Wonder Woman spin. Then you change to your costume, and then you rush towards the highway as fast as you can before 30 minutes is up. So, in other words, you have to finish everything before everything else is actually done. Okay, where is this? Right. Okay. Where's my car? Where's my car? Here it is. Yeah, dragging Rush.
Wait, doesn't Roach tell me like there's something on the police scanner or something?
Not yet done yet.
Oh, okay.
All right. Okay. Where's my police car? Right. Okay. Police car. Police car. Okay. Meanwhile, Michael, while you're in the garage, you see that you see the Ace and Lisa. She actually has some sort of a police scanner in the garage. You heard the sound of the police actually requesting backup. And after this, and then so he actually tells you, "Oh, don't worry about that, Michael. I just like to listen to actually the police scanners sometimes. Sometimes they really have something really interesting to say."
Oh, really?
Yes. Well, I just want to hear what actually happens in the city because with the criminals running around so much, it's a wonder that we're even still surviving. He said.
Don't worry, Miss Ace. I'll protect this garage with my life.
Then you hear the news. It's like you hear the three reports. It's like runaway fugitive on the road requesting backup. Another one is like what I said earlier on. It's like another one is bank robbery in progress. It's like requesting personnel to actually assist. And then the third one is a highway chase.
I'll be back. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Well, meanwhile, before we actually go to DeAndre's action, okay. I'm supposed to go to Walter, but since Walter is I think going off somewhere else. Okay, DeAndre, this is gonna be a initiative versus this person's driving skill and this person's driving skill. The police driving skill and this person's driving skill. There are no people on the highway, but once I actually reach the other end here you have to roll for fortitude to get to see whether you actually get exhausted or not. Okay, now I'm gonna be rolling for this dude. Okay, now roll for initiative.
I'm back.
Yeah. Initiative. Okay, round one. Yeah, this guy's moving forward, normal speed, ranks and measurements. Okay, 120 feet. Move very fast. Your character speed is you can actually move very fast. Actually, once you move very fast, you actually should be arriving at his 250 feet. 250 feet for you is yeah, there within that 6 seconds.
So he'll be behind the car boot area.
Yes, literally, yes, if you're a cardboard area. Okay. All right. Okay. You move your character here. Within the 6 seconds. Your turn. All right. You're actually behind the car. Blue Rush. The car is actually moving quite fast, but you're actually faster. What do you want to do? You can't reach the driver because actually most likely locked the car. You can't stand in the front of the car because the car will hit you. If the car hit you, it's equivalent getting hit to a damage 15 plus 10. So there's going to be a 25 in your toughness check alone. So what are you going to do?
I will try to, I guess, break the black window first.
Hey, you head to the side of the car, but you're actually behind the car, so you're not there yet. So around you. Okay. Let me
Yeah,
roll
for
for the
now.
driving skill first. Okay. All right. Okay. That's how far it does. Okay, now it's your turn. I think in 250 feet, you should be in front already. Okay.
I'll smash the driver's window.
Okay. Wait, let me try to do your character first. Nothing here. Okay. All right. You smash the driver's window. Roll for strength or roll to attack against his toughness. 516. Yeah. Let me see his parry. Parry. Okay. Hit. All right. The strength is. What's your strength attack here? What's your damage? Because is a DC is a damage DC 50?
If it's normal punch, I would say, uh, oh yeah,
10
5.
plus your 10 plus your offense, right, or something.
Yeah,
Wrong.
punch. Is it punch? Is it called punch? Punch 16. 9 plus 7 plus 9 is 16. This is to hit, if not mistaken, right?
Yeah, it is to hit.
Yeah. To hit is
So,
15.
so what's the damage?
Unless I do this.
This is the one that
Yeah.
this is the one I want to see.
Yeah,
This is the one that I
exactly.
want to see.
Exactly. This is the one where you have to like do.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
You already
this one is
passed it.
under offense, right?
Mm-hmm.
This
Under
one
offense.
Toughness.
offense, right? Also,
Toughness
to roll under
21. No, meaning that I need to. Meaning that it already passed, but I still pass the toughness check because I need to beat a 20.
Mm-hmm. You
I
passed
need to
it
beat a
by
20.
yeah. You need to. You already beat it by 1 point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, still not there yet. Okay, police car. All right. Okay, moving fast. Okay, moving away from you, Blue Rush. Okay, you run towards it again. Try to break the window. Okay, move your
Yeah,
character towards the car and do the same thing again.
that's a net 20.
Or net 20.
Ooh.
When you
first
when you
net,
get a net 20, the damage is 25. The
first
DC
net 20
25.
of the day.
Yeah, first net 20 of the day. The DC effect is 25. So it's 5 plus 20. So I need to beat a 25 on a toughness. Okay, toughness check. The car toughness. Car toughness is 23. Okay, you drop it by 1. Okay, toughness drop by 1. So the car is not damaged yet. Okay. You did
But
manage to break it. You did manage to crack the window, but it's not enough. Again, and then you run.
Just a reminder, should you put a turn order with Blue Rush character because there's only the car?
it's fine. It's just me and the guy.
Yeah, the other really
Yeah.
need this one doing. It's either blue after I move the car, then blue rush immediately move in.
Okay, you remove the car, back to Blue Rush.
Yes.
And the car police, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, the police car.
Last
Maybe I
car.
should.
Damn.
Maybe I should. I give you comment of the police car.
Alright,
Okay. So you can move it only.
okay. After Blue Rush does his attack,
Okay.
I'll move the car. The police car can move up to how fast?
120.
Okay, 130 every turn. Got it. Okay, DeAndre, your turn.
Yeah, blue rush hits. Does it hit? 12. 12. I need to rolling for parry. Nope, doesn't hit. The guy swerves.
I'll move 120. Okay. DeAndre, your turn. The car already move.
Okay, DeAndre is trying to hit the car many times, DeAndre, but again, the car driver, wow.
The second net 20 of the day.
Okay, Rush, this guy hits you back with a car and try to actually hit you. Trying to actually hit you, huh? Okay, trying to slam you. Okay. Okay, slam damage. Okay, dodge or parry. Not against the 29.
A dodge, I guess.
Ooh, okay, you beat that. The car tried to swerve and hit you at the side, Blue Rush, but you actually saw the car coming. You jumped to the side, avoiding the car as it tried to hit you. Otherwise, you have to roll for toughness. And then you avoided that, and then the car moved again another 150 feet. Ooh. Even for a normal car, it's quite difficult for Blue Rush.
Alright, is there like any debris, I would say, nearby trash or
Right in
anything?
the window? Oh, trash.
If there's any debris or nearby trash, roll for perception.
Trash.
Stopping the car with brute force alone is not enough to rush. You think to yourself, but you look around
24.
looking for any trash. Yes, you did see a number of trash that you can use as a weapon.
I'm going to, I guess, gonna pick up a trash and try to throw it in front of the windscreen.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Okay.
maybe try to smash it.
All right. You quickly grab a trash, you throw it to the windscreen, but you still need to roll to hit. And then I roll to dodge.
Throw.
22. Okay, let me. I'll move the car.
Okay.
This is-
You throw the trash right in front of the windscreen, and then after that, the driver can't see anything. And then after that, the car then dropped by 60 feet only in terms of speed, able to move. But because it actually moved slower, you can use a multi-attack on the car.
Alright, question. How many times I can do that? Three times?
It says here 5 though. It says multi-attack 5. Does that mean he has to do 5 attacks?
But that means multi-attack 5 to 5, but I think it's cumulative. I think it's I forgot to read about the multi-attack rule. I think it's -2 for each attack, is it? Or is it
That's
-5?
that's for multiple targets. For single targets, they didn't tell you. I'm pretty sure they didn't tell you how many times you can do it. But normally, but last session, right, one of the soldiers that you use, they attack 3 times. So I assume they just can do 3 times.
Yeah.
Just do
They
3
use
times for now.
they attack 3 times, but I put the penalty for -5 for each.
Ah.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for you, I think I'm probably gonna give you -2 instead because the car is not moving very fast.
Alright, so.
Alright, sure. -2 it is.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 attack. 1, 2.
I did
Okay.
minus this.
Oh.
I did minus everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we have a third net of the day, third net 20 of the day. I'll move the car while you do the damage. I'll move the car.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hits. And
last one?
then
The last one should be what?
Nah.
Below 10?
Alright, yeah.
hits. No, the 15 and 17 is a miss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it's a
mistake.
miss. Because it's the driving skill is already quite high. Considered as armor class. Yeah. Now I'm gonna be rolling for toughness. Toughness 1, 2, 3.
The third one is the
Yeah.
critical.
Yeah, nope. It's like all 3 toughness fail. They actually break the window, and then you see the driver inside. He seems to be a really young man, but seems to be intoxicated and drunk. Yeah, but the car's still moving forward anyway. You just managed to break the window. So you see the man driving. Laugh.
Yeah, what does?
Okay, when you do, grab the driver, stop the car, get into the
I'm
car.
gonna try to pull the key. Okay? Question is the car is the side of the car? There's a key in. Is there a key inside the car? Key in the ignition
Yeah, you can turn off the car. You can turn off the car ignition.
and pull the keys out.
All right. In order to do that, you need to roll again to hit. If you succeed, then you succeed against his parry. Ooh, critical.
Did not.
No.
Off net 20 of the
Yeah.
day.
All right.
All right, this guy's probably gonna crash the car, but all right, whatever.
Okay. Now the guy actually drove his car straight to the pavement and then stopped immediately. And then you managed to get the key.
Right, Blue Rush move. I'll move.
Or anyone got hit after this one?
Okay. Well, there's supposed to be a number of buildings here. There's supposed to be a building here where I remove it, and so that you can actually
Alright.
see the action. But there are a number of bystanders here. But there are actually about. Let me roll. Okay, Ash, please roll 1d6 to see the number of bystanders.
Sorry, me? Was it me? You
Yeah.
call for me?
Yeah.
Roll 1d6.
Roll 1d6, please.
Four
Four
people.
bystanders.
4 people in the way. Before this car hit the wall. Okay, Blue Rush, you need to grab 4 people. Each of them have an AC of 10. You need to pass against the 10. If you fail, one of them get hit by the car. You can use your
Alright,
hero
what
points.
do I roll?
If you fail, you can use your hero points to alter the course of the event.
Alright. What do I roll?
You need to roll to hit 4 times.
Alright.
Ooh,
That's
10.
cool.
10 is a fail. Oh man.
Second net one of the
10,
day.
12, 8 and 6. 8 and 6 is
Second
a
net.
fail.
Oh, that's
10 and
fair as well.
10 and 12 is a pass. 8 and the critical 6. The critical 6 is either you accidentally break the bones of the bystander because you're moving too fast. Or you can use hero points to alter the course of events and make this a success. But the 8, sadly, the person couldn't be saved but not dead. The 6 is a critical. This would kill.
Hero points. Yeah, I'll negate the 6. I guess I'll use my hero points.
Right. You.
No, 0 hero points now.
Yes.
Wait, we got
One of the bystander. Yeah, the game. You always start with hero points at the beginning of the game.
So how many? 8 or 1? Yeah, just
One.
double check.
1. You get more hero points by doing something more heroic, but sometimes that only happens if the session is 4 hours to 5 hours.
Okay. Anyways, continue on.
Yeah, I do actually let Adao stack 0 points, but I just follow black and white rule for now. Okay, and then after that, the person that actually got a critical one was near the wall, and then you quickly run towards the person right in front of you, Blue Rush, and grab the person before the car actually crashed and murder the innocent bystander. One of the girls actually tried to help. She was actually quite shocked to actually see the car about to hit her, but you move so fast. You move even faster than usual. Grab her before the car crashed, and then move her to the side. But sadly, for the number 8, got hit, but just injured. And the car actually hits the wall, and then stops here. And then after that, you look at all the other 4 bystanders around you, and then the police car actually arrived, and then apprehended the man that was in the car that was drunk. And then the police actually thanked you, Blue Rush, for that. And then the young girl they actually saved actually just thanked you. And then after that, but the man that was actually injured, he was actually taken care of by the police. And then you heard the sound of the siren of the ambulance arriving. Okay, what do you want to do? Do you stay back or run back towards to the studio?
Damn. I will. Oh, I have to run back to the studio. I wish I could stay, but I gotta go.
You tell the police you have to run back. You didn't tell them you have to run back to the studio though. You told them you have to run back.
Yeah, I
Like-
just run back. I didn't say anything. Just run back.
Yeah, you just quickly rush. And then you just hear the 4 people actually hear that, wasn't that Blue Rush? And then you hear people talking, but I thought he was a criminal. Then you just ignore that and you just ran off as fast as you can. But as you ran, meanwhile at the warehouse, okay, Walter Cross,
Mm-hmm.
During your initial investigation, you heard a number of police reports. You heard a number of police reports saying that criminal on the run on foot. Second is robbery in progress, and then third one is highway chase. But during the highway chase, you heard also police reports saying that Blue Rush is on the scene. Blue Rush is chasing after the criminal. Blue Rush managed to actually apprehend the criminal. However, one civilian bystander was injured during the crash. However, Blue Rush managed to actually save one of the civilians before getting crushed by the car. Yeah. Well, of course, you and Rose were just there looking into this whole event. And it seems that Blue Rush managed to stop one of the criminal activity in the city. Two left. One is criminal on the run, and then one is robbery in progress. What do you want to do?
We'll take the robbery in progress, Roach and I. Uh, if that's
Roche will never, but Roche, you'll never participate.
Oh, okay. In that case, Roach can stay here, be the tech support backup while I basically get dressed and head for the robbery in progress, so I can see if I can stop it.
Okay,
I'll just
right
like get
here
myself
towards.
to my car and yeah.
Suit up, boy. Time for you to suit up.
Uh,
Roche tells you it's time for you to suit up. Roche tells you.
okay, let me just put that one back here near the chair and yeah.
Okay, and you drop the car. Then you drive the car, then you quickly head towards the robbery in progress. Okay, robbery in progress is here. Okay. Okay, Walter Cross, do you want to actually head towards the.
Actually, where am I? Like, I don't see my character anywhere.
And I'm actually looking for the robbery. That map is so huge.
In here, I found a car with
Oh, yeah.
mutants next to it, and yeah, but I don't see myself anywhere.
Yeah, yeah, because you have to drag yourself in. But
Oh,
you drag
okay.
yourself to the roof? You have to be very careful here. Do you drag yourself to the roof? Do you drag yourself right in front of them? If you drag yourself right in front of them, then obviously they're gonna shoot you to death.
Hmm. Let me see. What's the best vantage point that can let me do what I do? Let me drag myself until so I can, you'll be aware of which location. If I were to drag myself here, I'm behind them. Is it at this rooftop?
I need to give you. Let me take out the character sheet first. I think Walter. Yeah. Now I give you a. Now you can drag this anytime when you're on the road. But I just don't know where you're gonna drag the car though. So I'm just gonna put it somewhere.
Uh,
You just
I drag the car like so I can enlarge it at least. So yeah, you can just enlarge it. Okay. Yeah, that should be yeah. Do you see where I put my character? If I'm here, I'm behind the robbers on the rooftop, right? On the rooftop behind
yeah,
me.
you're on the road. You're looking at them. Yep.
Okay, and they have their back to me. Can I make a perception roll to see what kind of weapons that they have?
hmm
Where is per perception? Ah, here we are. Perception.
Yep.
Okay, what do I see in terms of the weaponry? Oh, I forgot to
Simple,
change.
simple firearms, simple pistols.
Okay, simple sidearms and simple pistols. I pull up my pistol and simply I'll give them the choice. Do they look agitated and or uh yeah, do they look agitated?
Nope. They're shooting blind. They're shooting at the people inside the shop here that you're actually standing on. They have
Oh,
not
okay.
even noticed you yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even agitated. They're actually running towards the car.
Oh, okay. I'll shoot at them straight away. I'll shoot at them straight away so I can, prevent them from reaching the car. So I will use my holdout pistol since I'm on the top. I'll
Mm-hmm.
attack. I'll be attacking the middle one.
Okay. Right. Roll to hit.
Okay.
But before that, should be rolling for initiative.
Okay.
We got initiative for this guy.
Okay. I'll re-roll my attack. And okay, I'll wait until you adjust the turn.
Hmm. Okay. Now descending order. Okay, man bot. 1. Okay, round 1. Fight though. Okay, you enter the roof. Okay, this one first. And then have a notice you, go into the car. Start the engine. Hey, man, what? You.
Okay. I attack the driver in the car unless that's impossible.
Yeah, with a -5, of course.
In that case, no.
Almost.
Oh wait, no. I'll attack this guy since he is still outside the castle. I'll attack him, and rolling 23.
Okay, 23. 23, you're just going against armor class. Okay, that's a hit. Now you're gonna roll for that toughness. Okay, toughness 8. Okay, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, drop by 5. There's Bruce. -1 toughness. Okay, -1 toughness. Over here. Alright, okay, that's a succeed. You want to attack, now they know you're there.
Mm-hmm.
And this person actually attacks you at the top. Okay, using his ranged weapon, shooting at you. And when he shoot, he actually misses, because you're on top. Nothing happened. Okay, then this target you actually attacks you again and shoot you 9mm again. And then it's a 19. It actually hits. Okay, you can roll for dodge.
Okay. Dodge, you said? Okay.
Yeah. Okay, you succeed. Okay, you manage to dodge that. You see the attack coming. And then after that, immediately round 2. Round 2, the driver actually see you from the roof. And then starting the engine. And then after that, ask the friends to actually go into the car. And then Ryan, what is your turn? What do you want to do?
Am I able to? Okay, no, I don't want to shoot the tires of the car unless it's possible. Is it possible to shoot the tires of the car so I can, inflate them?
You can. Everything here have toughness. Everything here is a roll to hit.
I
You can do it.
rather disable them first, so I'll continue shooting at the middle one. And yeah. So rolling to hit against him.
This one can roll for fire, for dodge. Dodge. Okay, you managed to hit on a 14. I got a 19. Okay, you miss.
Okay.
Okay, straight up actually walks in and attacks you while moving to the car after shooting. And then shoots you at the roof. Okay, hits you for 25. You can roll for dodge. You have to beat a 35.
Okay.
Okay,
I
nope. You actually,
rolled a 25 though.
yeah, you got hit. Yes, you got hit. Okay, roll for toughness, DC 18. Oh man, 18. That's more than 5. Meaning that more than 5 is. Wait, let me do this. I think you are dazed.
I mean, I don't know the injury condition or anything, so yeah, and I don't even
You
know
are dazed.
because I don't.
Damage attack. Yeah, 2 degrees. You are dazed.
Wait, you said what's
The rules
the?
is here.
Wait,
Failure bar.
wait, you said they hit me with a 19, is it?
I managed to hit you on a 25. You
Oh,
dodged
okay, yeah,
25.
because that
And then
bypasses my defense. Yeah, it bypasses.
the damage is 18. You are
Mm-hmm.
9. 18 minus 9 is, and then after that is only get this
Mm-hmm.
failing 1 degree. Again, when one person managed to put a check against damage, your toughness drops by 1. That's it.
Okay.
So you put here, you click your character on the red bar, you just put there -1.
Okay. Wait, I don't know where.
Here me too. The -1. So red is to indicate that your
Oh
toughness
yeah, yeah,
drops
yeah,
by
yeah,
-1. That's it.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Just stop. Let your shot actually go into the car. Okay. And then after that shoots you, while you're on top, and managed to hit you on the 27. These people's range skill actually very bad, but managed to hit you anyway. Okay. Roll to dodge. You need to beat the 37. Okay, you miss. Okay, toughness is 19. Okay, you need to beat the toughness 19. Toughness -1. So 10, 10. Again, you are now your toughness dropped to -2. Now. Okay, wait. Yeah, -2. Okay, -1, -1. So your toughness dropped by -2. So if it's dropped higher and higher and higher, your character might get dazed when incapacitated. Okay, round 3. 3, it seems that they're now in the car. And then after that, you notice they actually drove away because you're on the roof, you can't jump down.
Mm-hmm.
It's your car a bit, and then like drove away. While you drove away, you hear the police siren in the distance going to chase. Oh, don't give us car. You're part of us. Okay, it was still top of the roof. In order for you to get down, it'll take quite some time. Find the ladder, go to your car. By the time you reach your car, they already gone. And this will just be another police chase. But this one, Michael already heard the news. Like police chase bank robbers on the street running away, seeking assistance right now. You heard that, Michael? In the garage. Walter actually tried to stop, but Walter didn't communicate with the rest. So going back to office work. Okay, Walter's done. Okay, sweet. Wait, I missed out Drake. Okay, that encounter actually finished. Okay, Walter, you didn't manage to
Yes.
stop them. You didn't manage to stop them. So right now, where is the chase scene for Drake? Drake. Ah, yeah. Drake, can you drag yourself out? Yes, the slum.
Ash, you there? Okay, he's there.
Yeah, I was wondering where we was at. But it's okay.
We're just waiting for my turn while watching some Mass Effect.
You're watching what?
Mass Effect,
The new one or the old one?
the new one, the
Just
Legendary Edition.
wait until it goes on sale on Steam.
That's
Mm,
okay.
yes, okay.
It's already
Anyways,
on Steam. Back to the game.
Yep. Okay, where was I? Okay, there you are. Okay, this is Guy. How come I feel like Drake is so small compared to the NPCs? Okay, Drake. The man is actually moving away. Square five. Well, but the moment you actually arrive to confront the man, he actually stops to look at you. And then after that, you see a number of people suddenly appeared from the door. To confront you instead.
Okay, I take out my hat, my sidearm.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
aim. Wrong move. Wrong move to even try to run from the cops, buddy.
All right. And then he turns to you. There are a number of dead cops on the street. You know what it's you today? We're just gonna clear you down like the rest of them. It's a pity that your friend stayed back. Well, actually, she's the last. You'll never get anything out of me.
I
Okay, roll for
uh
initiative.
okay. Initiative.
Apparently, these cops are not scared of you. To them, you're just another police. Initiative. Initiative. Okay. Right. And then you see this guy. Put this guy. Initiative. Okay. Right. Round one. This strict buckle here. Let's quickly rush towards you.
Okay.
Okay, Reckon, what you do?
Uh okay. I'm gonna aim and fire my handgun.
Light pistol. Let me see your character sheet for a while. There could be something wrong because if you read Craig's message,
Yeah, I
some
actually
of
don't
you guys.
understand. I don't understand his message. His doesn't his this what he means.
50 plus
What?
3, that is your DC.
Why is your character sheet empty?
No,
Ha!
I'm using Shadow. Not I'm using Shadow. Not Drake as the character sheet.
Okay, okay.
Oh, you haven't done your trick character sheet yet. Okay.
Yeah,
15 plus
I'm
3
too
then.
lazy to I'm too lazy to copy and paste anyway, so better use one
Uh,
lah.
I'll just duplicate it. So, yeah.
There's a thing called
So,
duplicate, boy. A
yeah.
duplicate.
Range attack, your right handgun is 7. Using light pistol, rifle is 8. Your rifle here should be 8, but you're not shadow, you're just a police officer, so you're using pistol.
Yeah.
Pistol is 3, so it should be toughness here. And then let me roll for it to see if it's correct. Yep, supposed to be 15. Your light pistol is 10. So 20 plus 7, 3 plus 7. 3 plus 7, so it's correct, so it's 10. If it's 10, you didn't manage to hit if I use the static armor class because I'm rolling for the dodge. Nope, you miss. You managed to hit. Okay, now it's a touch turn. Touch turn actually moves to the side here and hide the cover and then shoots you. And then shoots you 9mm and hits you on the 27. Okay, roll for dodge. Okay, nope, you fail. Okay, roll for toughness. You need to beat a DC 19.
Uh,
Toughness.
okay, hold on.
Okay, toughness 19. Okay, nope. Yeah, you managed to actually shrug it off. It just boom, hits your vest instead. Nothing happened. And then after that, this star over here had to the corner and then tried to shoot you again from range, your pistol. And then, okay, roll to dodge. You need to be a DC 21. Okay, you pass. Nothing happens. Okay, this over here chase after you and attacks you with a knife. Okay, hit. You need to beat a parry 25 or dodge 25. Okay, you beat that. Okay, you see the knife coming towards you, Drake. You quickly push it to the side and block it easily.
Okay.
And now it's your turn. Okay. If you shoot this man in melee, you get a -2 to your
If I
rolls.
attack him with melee.
If you use your range, you get -2. If you attack him with
Okay.
melee, like the butt of your pistol or punch and kick or what, then no penalty.
Okay. Punch and kick.
Okay, right. You managed to hit. Or you should be rolling punch and kick in underneath your initiative offense, so I know what to
Oh,
roll
okay.
against. What's the
Okay.
damage? What is the
Oh, okay.
damage?
I don't. I did. All right. Uh, okay. Because I didn't notice that.
Okay, your damage is follows your strength. Yeah,
Okay, so attack bonus is equal to strength.
yeah. So your damage is 2, so it should be DC 17 on toughness. Let me
Okay, I'll
roll to
roll.
the left.
Okay, I will roll.
Okay, toughness 19. Nope, you managed to actually shrug it off with your butt, with your rifle butt, but nothing happens, and he managed to shrug it off easily. And then now it's Duck's turn. Okay, moving closer. Okay. He's alone, boys. Let's tackle him down. Okay, this one attacks you with a knife.
Okay.
Okay. Parry. You pass. You parry the knife attack. Okay, Draken, you see the rest of his friends coming over. If they actually manage to tackle you down, they're all gonna get +5 bonus.
Okay. Is it possible for me to grapple him into a human shield?
You grapple him to a human shield. You need to
Uh,
actually roll for your athletic versus either his athletic or acrobatic. My
okay,
choice.
hold on. So okay. So only my athletics, not acrobatics.
Yeah, athletics
I'll
versus
try.
his athletics. Okay. Right. You actually grapple him easily. Now you make him do a shield, but he can actually wiggle out from your grapple, yeah, every turn.
Okay. So I grab him by the neck and choke hold him by the neck and in my handgun.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You have your handgun.
Yeah. I just shout. Well, if we're gonna play rough, why don't we play rough? And also roll my intimidation.
Mm-hmm. Roll. Okay. Rolling for inside. Mm-hmm. Then after that, they look at you. Oh, this police officer here seems to be acting tough. And you're rough around the collars, boy. But before they could actually continue, suddenly you see in the distance your friend suddenly slowly arriving, even though in an injured state. You actually see that she's actually slowly like limping towards your general direction, Draken. And you see the rest of the people that you're actually fighting against just now then started to actually run away the moment you actually tried to intimidate the friend. Then you see your friend arrive, but you notice that the thugs that quickly ran off into the building and then disappear.
Okay, for this guy, I'll just roll my strength to make sure I hold him.
Okay?
Ah, shit, he got away. He pushed me off.
Yeah, push you off. And after that, he just ran off.
I just
Not very
cursed and
fast
I
though.
cursed. I cursed, motherfucker, and I quickly aim my handgun at his leg.
You see Zelda open her gun and she said, "Drop on the floor now! I'll shoot!" Rolling for intimidation. Nope, not enough. Okay, this man ran off. Okay, do you want to shoot?
Yeah, I'll just roll. But before I shoot, I just remembered. Oh fuck this! I shoot at the leg.
Okay. All right. Rolling for dodge. 13. Okay. There's a critical 24. Nope. You missed. Then he ran off into the building and then vanished. And
I
Zelda
just
and just stops.
I just sigh. Huh? Oh fuck.
Then Zelda I said, she take a deep breath. And she said, no, we shouldn't proceed him in. That is a very dangerous place. The place is either hiding them off or actually filled with criminals. We don't have enough forces to actually do this. If we were to go in, they will not be scared of police. But a number of police officers have tried, never came back. It's another reason why the force is low.
I just sigh and look at her. Why do I why do I get the feeling that we're going to need a lot of firepower? Like, and then I turn around. Like automatic fire.
It's not the firepower I'm talking about here, young Drake. It's because the leader of those gangsters that you actually fought with is a meta-human. This is not the one within our jurisdiction. We don't have the need for it. And those stats clearly does not even fear police, does not even fear me, doesn't even fear you. They don't fear anything. I think we better return back and report this. We need that information from that man early on because only he actually had the lead in regards to the whereabouts of the other metas that actually escaped. He tells me.
Okay. I just thought, all right, you win. Then as we walk back, I told her, off the record, I think I would have just kept their heads off.
Off the record, as police officers, sometimes it's best to be actually followed by the book. Sometimes it's better that we don't. However, I'm not a vigilante. Are you? She asks you.
Yes, where I'm from, uh, you could say the law is to kill is killed or be killed.
Hmm. Maybe that's why the chief actually have selected for you. Then said as you actually walk slowly to the police car. And then after you drive over to the police car, they actually then you drop off towards the station. And then after that, meanwhile, Michael, where is okay, Michael, you hear the police comms again, all the police officers are like talking about convicts escaping into the building. The only person that was actually successful was Blue Rush. They managed to actually apprehend the other criminals. Okay, okay, Michael, what do you want to do?
I'll continue working on the car, but I'll open a bit of small talk to Ace. So, Ace, how's the city? From the sound of the radio, sounds like it has gotten problematic citizens.
Ah, yes. I'm actually very worried about that because ever since the Diamond Heist actually happened and after a number of criminals suddenly escaped, this doesn't really make any sense. But I'm actually more worried about one thing that that ever since ever since the criminals were actually locked up because of the League of Justice and all the other heroes before the others actually suddenly arrived, I feel safer. She tells you. You notice that her face
Uh-huh.
have a worried look. Well, if if Tiger Shark ever arrived, I'm sorry, the name sounds weird, but trust me, you don't want to face this man. He was locked up in the prison because he was extorting money from a lot of people on the streets. And if he ever returns or if he manages to escape, I would have to pay back for protection money again, just to make sure that he doesn't burn down my shop or burn down others. There are a number of people that actually live on the streets that have to pay. They have to pay him because of that. He's meta. I can tell you that. But he just uses it to use it on crime and stuff, and we don't have the capability to actually stop him. A long time ago, we used to have this friendly neighborhood superhero, but even he vanished during the crisis itself. And because of him, or because of her, we're not too sure whether this superhero that swings around the block most of the time is him or her. I never really got to talk to him anyway. Or her. Could be it. She said she laughs and smiles and she looks at you, Michael, but I just hope that those thugs don't come over to the shop again and ask for money as like they used to. My father died while protecting the shop. I was a little girl then, and he was shot right in front of my eyes. And I don't want to see that happen. She looks at you, but after that, she just slowly just repair the car while we actually listen to the story.
DM, the villain that she mentioned, what was the name? But you were too soft that I couldn't pick up the name.
Tiger Shark.
Hi, Krisha. Okay. And that's a reaction. I'll say
The
this, Miss
the
Ace.
next episode villain that you're most likely going to fight against. But when I look at your character sheet, you don't have any ranks in any of your defensive skills. So this is a
In
fight that you might need another friend to fight with.
in what rank? DM, I couldn't hear you. You were breaking up.
In your defensive rank, in your parry,
Yeah.
dodge, fortitude, all of them don't even have ranks. All of them are zero.
Yep.
Yeah. Even if you were to
But
fight a low level PL7, it's actually a PL6 super villain. So it's not even a super villain. It's just a normal villain, like no one of those normal simple Spider-Man villains. So even then also it's going to be quite difficult for you to fight unless you fly away and just hit your range. That's about it. Yeah.
mm,
But even then, it will be next week's episode most likely. But they're not gonna arrive in this episode. This is just to build up the tension for you guys so slowly.
mm. Right, anyways, back to roleplay. I'll say this to Miss Ace. Well, hopefully they won't come here, and if they do, I'll try my best to keep the shop safe and continue doing my job, like fixing the car.
Okay. You continue doing your job, and then you face the car and everything. Okay. All right. DeAndre, you actually return back while waiting for Lin Mei, judging the amount of time, the amount of action, about 7 turns of fight. Okay. That's not even 1 minute. But you managed to actually return back to the Speedwagon studio to make sure that Lin Mei actually managed to actually do a recording. And then when you arrived, you noticed that she is actually busy waiting for you, and you said, "Oh, that was fast." It looks like you rendered. Yeah, then what do? You still hear the radio, the police sirens, and everything outside. And then after that, you hear that the police was not able to actually catch the criminals during the robbery pursuit. However, the police did actually catch a glimpse of some sort of vigilante on the roof trying to actually apprehend the criminals, but the vigilante was unsuccessful. And then after that, on the other part, you also hear that the uh, robbery in progress that was unsuccessful. He managed to stop the chase on the highway, and then the last one was also unsuccessful because nobody looked into it. And then that one the criminal actually managed to escape. However, the police will look into it during the initial investigation. That was by Drake, and the criminals actually escaped. And then the police were unsuccessful on that part. And you're like thinking to yourself, if only the other heroes were still around, it would be much easier.
If only I
But
was fast enough.
yes, if only you were fast enough to go from one location to the next, everything will actually basically stop. But you think to yourself, are you the only hero in this city? But how about that red lantern that you actually saw earlier on during the like yesterday? What happened to the red lantern? Hmm. But you shrug it off. You ignore that part. DeAndre, hey, you just continued recording alone. While that is happening, what do you want to do?
That's it. I'm good. I'll probably just presume doing my work along with Lillian May.
Okay, you pursue that. Okay, time to recording to actually after the voice and then to see what's going on. And then after that, Ryan quickly walks into the room. Okay, and then after that, then asks you, "Hey, DeAndre, my man, well, after all this recording's done, let's head over to our favorite restaurant, eh?"
Sounds good.
All right, that's good. Let's bring over our homies and we'll like fun once all this is done. Hey, you heard about the robbery that actually just happened? It seems like that blue run, man. It's like stop the chase. A few people could have gotten killed, but sadly, one of them actually got injured.
What? You heard about the you what happened? The car chase. Is it a robbery or some drug debt?
The robbery. Your boys like that. You heard the stories about this vigilante suddenly appearing, shooting at them from the roof. But even then, also, man, you can't stop a robbery with guns and guns. That's not gonna work. Uh, Vigilantes nowadays, they really need to think about how to be a proper vigilante. You heard the stories about this other vigilante that actually appeared months ago. They call him Shadow. He suddenly disappeared when he reappeared. It's weird.
You think there's gonna be more freaks out there?
Yeah. The more freaks, the better. As long as they don't disturb us, it's fine. As long as they're disturbing those criminals, it's fine by me. But as long as we have Blue Rush in the city, everything will be fine.
Yeah, that's true.
All right. Well, don't disturb me on your job, man. Once you're done, then we get to actually drink. And after you get up from the
Alright, see you,
room,
man.
they have to say to you. Okay, meanwhile, Walter. Okay, Walter, where do you want to go before I switch the scenes? Do you head back to the warehouse? Do you head back to your apartment? Do you
Uh,
drive to the newspaper to get and so
what's
on?
the
You do
time?
what?
What's the time of day now?
It's almost nighttime.
Oh, okay. Newspaper is already closed, so I'll head back to the warehouse since basically it has a bed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll start looking and use my technology to see if I can track down the bullet casing since that was the last thing. Let me delete this one from here. And yeah, I'll roll for my technology to track down the bullet casing from the
Uh-huh.
jewelry shop to see if I can,
Okay.
track down manufacturer and then the buyer and such and such. So
Mm-hmm.
technology.
Okay. You and Roach actually did some research on the bullet, or Roach actually had to this small little computer over here for the check and analyze. And you're wondering to yourself, whatever happened to Kikaider 01? Uh, when you actually look at the technology, you also read the news, you see a number of heroes actually in other countries actually doing their own thing. Kamen Riders, Ultraman? You think to yourself, who the hell called themselves Ultraman? You scratch your head.
Mm-hmm.
And
Exactly.
then who the hell called themselves Kamen Riders?
Exactly. I'm like, Jesus.
And then you read another report. What? It's like color coded heroes in Angel Grove City? Yellow, red, pink, blue, white? It's like what if heroes go color coded? Looks like a bloody rainbow, you ask
I
yourself.
just simply say millennials. First the colors,
Yes.
then the names, and what's next?
Must be some SJW superheroes, you think to yourself. Color coded superheroes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yes. And then you look at the bullets, you manage to trace it to a manufacturer somewhere within the city itself. However, it's in one of the blocks. It's actually block 10. Block 10, when you actually look at it, Roche actually tells you block 10. Block 10 is filled with criminals, slums. It's like beggars, people that works the street. Those that actually stay in the slums, Roche tells you. Block 10? That's where the runaway criminal actually was. That was reported by the police. And they were unsuccessful, Roche tells you. When you look at the details of Block 10, you look at the person that actually owns Block 10.
mm-hmm.
He's actually owned by a former meta human by the name of Tiger Shark. When you look at his face, he looks like some sort of petty criminal. It's like short, like big headed. wear some sort of coat. But when you look at this tiger shark, the reason why he is called tiger shark is because his bite is much stronger than his punches. And if he bites you, it's gonna cause some major damage. And not to mention that way, if he hits you with his head, it's gonna send you flying from the next room to the next. If he have a running start, of course. But he was put in jail. He was recently put in jail by somebody that calls himself the Arrow. But the Arrows was vanished during the crisis.
I just simply look at him and make a sarcastic joke. I'm guessing this is what happens when bestiality meets a horny guy who just fucked a shark. Yeah. Roach, give me the phone from the nearby, please. I'm gonna call Draken and see if we can locate Tiger Shark and bring him to justice. Because I don't want to be, going there with just me and my gun. At least I can have him on my back. Can I make another technology roll regarding the news from, where Blue Rush was coming? To see if I
Mm-hmm.
can track down where he, technically speaking, appeared from?
Ooh. You have to roll really, really high for this to see where Blue Rush come from on your technology check.
Okay. I'll roll and you decide if it's high enough or low. Okay, don't fail me now.
36. Okay, that's high enough. Okay, judging by the street security cameras from the traffic lights mostly, you see the streak of blue coming from one of the middle districts of the mega city itself, the mega night city itself. You see if you follow the blue streak, and you look at it, and then you try to reduce. It's actually coming from one of the nearby restaurants and one of the nearby buildings, but the buildings nearby, you're actually unable to determine whether where it's actually coming from. One is actually coming from a studio, and then not far from the studio, you also see is the news building
Mm-hmm.
also.
I just simply.
But roll for now you need
Mm-hmm.
to roll for insight
Okay. Insight. Where are
with plus
you?
two bonus.
Uh, Insight, you said, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where do I find the insight, actually?
Insight is there. You just have to. It's not alphabetical
Oh,
order
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
setting.
yeah, yeah. It's a +2 to it. Okay. And. Okay. 25.
Okay, 27. All right.
Yeah,
You
27.
look at it. You see the blue streak of light. It actually came from the alleyway next to the restaurant and the studio that calls itself the Speedwagon.
I just simply say to Roach, looky, what I have found then. That Blue Rush, he can run, but he cannot hide. I believe I have narrowed down where we might find this mysterious Blue Rush. I take a.
Roche looks at you.
Mhm.
The restaurant? It can't be. That old lady? She's Blue Rush. I love her food, Roche tells you.
Well, be useful and start scouting that area for, merely just start hanging out there. I would say whenever you hear something on the police radio, I want you to just, disguise yourself as a homeless man and just sit there to see who comes out of and who
Oh,
somebody,
no, no, no. Roche tells you, no, no, man. I'm not going to dress myself as a homeless man. My place is here. My place is to help you. But if it's the lady that owns the restaurant, then she's Blue Rush. No wonder she can cook all the best food for all the customers really, really fast. Roche said, think she's Blue Rush.
I
She can
just,
cook really, really fast.
Roach, think with your head, not with your stomach. We'll cross that bridge on who's Blue Rush's real identity once we actually confirm it. For now, we have a destination and we have a group of people who share the area. We have the studio as well as the restaurant. So we're gonna have to know which one is which. I take away the phone and I dial Draken.
Okay, you dial Drayton. Okay, Drayton. While you were actually driving back, head towards the police station. And then after that, when you park the car, And both you and Zelda Robbins head towards the respective offices. You see your phone ringing and you look at it. You see the number is actually from Walter Cross. Do you pick it up?
Okay. I I refuse the call and power down my phone, my civilian phone.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
After that, I pocket it. And ask Zelda. By the way, I think I should probably get a new phone for office work. This, you know, telemarketers. They're always bothering me.
Okay. Then, well, if it's a personal call, just pick it up, she said. And who was it that called you earlier on?
Probably some promoters. I know. Seriously, they keep calling and calling and calling. My
You see
God.
the moment you enter the office, you see your police chief bangs the table right in front of you and Zelda. And he said, "What actually happened there? I asked you to actually check and investigate all the slums of what happened. You know all those metal humans already escaped. What will happen if we lose more people? You know those metals actually targeting people like us. Anybody of us could be dead the next day."
Chief, I gotta say, I'm just gonna speak out line here. No offense, but this kind of rule engagement ain't gonna cut it.
Well, we just have to wait for R&D to actually come back to us then. Make sure that the criminals will actually come down. Hmm. We need more better weapons.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it, Chief. After what happened back there, I get the feeling that we're going to need a full squad of guys with automatic weapons just to take down one teeny little piece of them.
We don't have the forces for that, Drake. We don't have even the resources or the money for that. We don't have all that. Even our police helicopter actually crashed during the last event. And then Delta then interrupted after that. Then she said, straight towards Alma, and he said, "Well, Chief, don't we have any, those contract with Anthony Stark? Don't you think that we should be using it? Well, Anthony Stark too believed that we could use the extra weapons and the special vest they could actually provide." But before she actually could continue, Alma then stamps the table again and said, "No, I will never work with Anthony Stark. He is always wanting to actually put his contract wherever he actually feels like it. Shield, Cadmus, Argus, everywhere. Hell, even an old Bruce Wayne doesn't even get things from Anthony Stark." Alma then speaks out, "But I want you, Drake and Zelda, to actually investigate further on this. We have a number of people that actually escaped. See a tiger shark coming towards the neighborhood again. And if he ever comes back, there'll be more blood on the streets, more people dying. This is what I don't want." And it's only he turns his head to you, Drake, and then he said, "Drake, what do you think? What should do? Give me some insight on this one."
Okay, I just cross my arms, sit on my chair, and just spin around and the chair just spin around for a bit. And I shut my eyes hard and try to think.
And you try to think
Although
like,
I can hear some, yeah. While humming, I feel as if I can hear Zelda saying, "Uh, this kid's this kid's weird."
mhm.
So yeah, I think it'll take some time. I'll just roll inside, but if I fail, but it's gonna take a while to think about it.
Correct. Okay, then. As you're thinking, suddenly one girl actually walks in. There's another police officer. They looks at her and they said, "Hmm." And then Alman said, "Detective Wine." And Delta then she slowly turns in, Wine now, but Dad suddenly walked into the room. And then Detective Wine actually then introduces herself. "My name's Detective Wine. You must be Drake."
Oh, she is.
Close your eyes.
Eh, mm, mm, nah. Uh, mm,
In fact,
eh?
That's only part. No.
No, no, not before. Just eh, nah, no, not that.
Then when Peterson looks at you, Drake, and said, "You don't have to think so long." Well, we do believe that some of these people that you escaped, I mean, the one that ran away from you, of course, we checked some of the surveillance, some of the working surveillance cameras actually, before you actually rush into those alleyway and try to chase after them. Well, it seems that there is somebody in the building that might prove useful, or might give us the information that we need. And then Dwayne Peterson suddenly walks over to you and Drake, and then they pass it to you on your table and said, "Here, look
I
up this man. He might know something."
Okay. I put my feet to the ground to stop the spinning. I look. I turn the chair to face the table, and I look at it. Huh. How this? Wow. How discs. I haven't seen this in a while. So retro.
You look at the disc like, wow, I'm still using this, but it's actually like one very small disc, but inside it's like 1 tera worth of one like tera, super tera worth of information inside.
Don't forget, to them, it's still new technology. It's not yet that
I just,
obsolete yet.
yeah, like I said, I commented, wow, so retro.
Yes, so old fashioned. Yeah, and then after that, it's like then when Peterson asked you to look into the file, and then she said, "Look into this man. Maybe he knows something." Then after she walks away. Then you look at the file, you see the name, and you search, and then you refers to the name Luke Cage. Who is this man?
I just look at cage. Then I look in, uh, what do I need to roll? Wait, I try roll, I had to roll into investigation look up this guy through all the files that we have, right?
Yep, correct.
Okay. It's gonna take a long time too.
Yes, it'll take a long time.
Yeah, so I'm
It'll
gonna
take a
focus
long.
on looking up this guy, see his
Mm-hmm.
records.
All right. Okay. While you actually do that, okay. Meanwhile, going back to Michael. All right. Okay, Michael. We actually busy preparing the cars and everything else. You see, he's there wiping her fingers, and then so it looks at you. Well, it seems our customers will be fine. We could be repairing a whole bunch of these things. And something looks at you. Well, tell me more about yourself. Said,
huh? You want to know about me? I'm just
yes.
a regular. I'm just a regular Joe. Just
Mm,
that I have a friend who is an asshole and still hasn't, apologized what he said. Uh,
mm, okay. So you have a friend and an asshole.
hmm,
And then, what else?
well, not much. I'm not from here. I came from a very far place.
Mm,
But I
after a
really
long
want to
time.
live as well then. Well, my full name is Michael T. Wesker. Wesker is my family name. I really want to live a simple life, out of trouble. But trouble seems to find me. And this garage reminds me of my old job back in my hometown. I really hope that I can see this place flourish. I I really take a liking at this place. Plus, I really don't like trouble. Really, really don't like trouble. It gets on my nerves.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Then after that, well, no, so since you're done here, you can come back tomorrow.
Really? Yay!
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, accepted, of course. You can actually work here starting tomorrow. I mean, you already start working here today, but you can actually start tomorrow. That's what he
I, sm-
said.
I smile happily. Yay! Thank you, Miss AC. You won't regret this. Then I'll just say, well, see you tomorrow.
See you
Then
tomorrow.
clean myself with You must with a rag around, then just head home.
Okay, and you head home. And you slowly head home and took the nearby bus, and then after that you slowly like head back. Well, you head back towards your small apartment.
Uh, yeah. Once nighttime comes, during the night, as a red lantern, I would like to find Blue Rush. During the nighttime period.
Okay, all
Correct.
right. Well, it is actually nighttime period, so gonna be
Yeah.
moving you towards your apartment. Okay, as you slowly head towards your apartment room, you notice that the green ring started to glow slightly, and after that it floats. And then after when it floats, it actually landed on one of the table right in the living room.
I quickly rush.
Okay,
Quickly rush towards the table. I'm assuming this table.
yeah, the table in the living room.
Yeah. I quickly rush to it.
Okay,
What's
and you
happening
just lay
now?
there. You see there is a float there, and it just floats.
Huh? I took the ring and instinctively wears it. Oh, how
You
can it
try,
work?
you take the ring, you try to pull it to your general direction, you try to pull it to you, but the ring doesn't budge.
Odd. It never done this before. And I asked him, um, are you waiting for someone? I tap at it.
You tap it, ting, 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 it still floats, but nothing happens.
Well, if I don't know if you can hear me or not, ring, but I'm gonna tell you this right here and now. If you're gonna help me protect this place, I'm willing to take the action. People here are not meant to die without good cause or by anyone else. And if you won't help me, I'll have to use the red ring. But if you'll do, I'll use you instead more often than the red. I'll use both of you. Regardless of it, my will is my rage, and my rage is my will. These two are me. I can't separate the two.
Okay,
Just, just wait. I just again. I'll try to take the ring and just put it somewhere close to me, in my pocket or anything, just very close to me, so it doesn't go anywhere else.
the red ring.
The green ring, I put it into a pocket of mine or anywhere that is close to my body before I
You
head out
try,
as a red lantern.
you try to grab the green ring. It flew away from you, trying to avoid you.
If you still don't want to be my friend, you can at least have the courtesy of laying low. I don't want you to get found. Then since nighttime, I put on my red ring and fly out as a red lantern looking for Blue Rush.
Okay, you open. Well, you will go out from the main door, or you go out through the window.
I open the window and I'll take out my red ring, wear it,
Hmm.
and then I'll fly to find the Blue Rush, find him, so I can engage conversation with him.
Okay, you fly out from the roof at the night
Mhm.
sky towards the city rooftop. Then you appear inside.
Okay, let me take out the character model. I'll just go by here. Okay, how do I attract the Blue Rush?
How do you attract the blue rush? Which they fly. You look around. Well, you can ask the ring if you want to.
I look my red ring at us. Locate Blue Rush.
Okay, when you try to look at blue rush, you need to actually roll for your will.
Okay, rolling for wheel. 15.
Okay, You try to imagine the image of Blue Raj. You see the ring just like guides you. It's only that your ring suddenly starts to put forward, and you flew following the ring. As you flew following the ring, and then you fly towards the direction. Okay. And then meanwhile, at the office. Okay. Okay, Draken. Okay, DeAndre. While you're actually like busy doing everything, Lin Min Mei just like so happily like tells you what needs to be done. And then after that you see the rest of the friends coming over to you and asking you to actually help with going towards a restaurant, and then after the Lin Min Mei decided to actually also follow and head towards the same restaurant where you're actually going to. Okay, Andre, what do you want to do?
Let's see. What does she want to do again?
I'll follow you and actually have some food together with you.
Oh yeah, then I also we were supposed to hang. I was supposed to hang out with the other guy.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
Yeah,
correct.
roll together. All right, cool. Roll together. I
All right.
asked, "Where's the boss?"
The boss will be late. Don't worry about it. And then we actually just sat on the table together with you and then ordered the same food. And then while here, okay, right. Walter Cross, where do you want to go to? Do you want to go to the studio or do you want to go to the restaurant? Walter
Uh,
Cross.
he
They
went to
he's out.
toilet. Walter Cross
Oh, okay,
is
okay.
toilet. He has out of body experience for a while. Draken is back.
Okay, okay. Draken is not going to the restaurant, so he's still at the police station, so no point for him to be here. Okay, all right. Okay, Ryan Cook actually since January about if he knows you've been a very busy man ever since your city. You actually put your your time to actually work as an operator for the studio. Then he asked you a number of questions. And you may just happy and just waiting for the album to actually be released, and then hopefully to be released by next week. But since he asked since he asked you, do you think it's gonna be done by next week? She asked you. Simple question.
I responded if she works hard and maybe push, we might make it. We might make it.
Hmm. Well, you're always running here and there as if something was very busy to you. Hopefully, it can be done though. I mean, the album really need to be released. I mean, soon, not because of popularity, it's because your boss wants it to be done. But when you're actually busy sitting there, DeAndre, you realize Ryan haven't even arrived yet. And Ryan Cook is actually trying to dial his number, and still you don't hear your speaking the phone. And you're actually wondering what happened to Ryan. When you do, DeAndre.
I asked the guys, is the ball had to go anywhere first before come here?
Ryan like looks up to him and thinks to himself, no, I don't think so. I don't believe that he's busy. He did say they were going to his apartment, and then he did mention that it's most likely, well, his apartment. That's it. And after that, he'll be coming back here.
You guys think I should look for him, or maybe we should just wait?
I think we'll just wait. For the time being, I think we'll just wait. Let's give it another. So it's still very early. It's like the night time.
All right, I guess I'll wait.
Okay, after you wait. Okay, while you wait. Okay. Okay, Draken, the police station. While Red Lantern is flying around, trying to look for Blue Rush. You, Draken, you send the police in trying to investigate the files and everything else. So, what do you want to do?
Okay, I look at the clock. Is it lunch hour?
No, it's way past lunch already.
It's dinner time already.
I look up. Oh shit. Uh, I I put on some what's that thing called? Bookmarks. The sticky
Hmm?
tape paper on a few pages that I keep note of. And I set up and read Zelda. And I need to head back. Sorry, I need to head back. I'll keep this up tomorrow, alright?
Zelda said, well, good night. I'm going to stay here for at least now 1 or 2 hours. Going to be looking into this report. Uh,
I said I I punch out then head to uh a fast food diner.
all right.
Probably buy a burger or something.
Okay.
As I ride my bike. So
Okay.
before I ride it on, I turn on back my phone and look at the messages.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
since it says to Walter Cross, I put on the earbud and speed off. There better be something good, or else it won't be worth my time.
Sweetheart, you're gonna be thanking me, if not even kiss me. Well, hold your breath on the last one. I tracked down the whereabouts of the bullets as well as a potential location into where the guy known as Blue Rush is. So, which one would you like to hear first? The bullet or Blue Rush?
I would give a fuck. I don't even give a flying fuck about Blue Rush. I just need to know the bullet, and then I can have a comparison at the police station.
Well, I tracked down the buyer. It's none other than, drumroll please, he is in District 31, known as simply as Tiger Shark. Trust me, you don't want to even see the image. I tracked down the location, but he's deep down in the middle of a fuckville. And I need your help for this
I
one.
just
As in
I
heavy
just
duty
sigh.
armaments.
I just sigh. Fucking hell. My boss, told me to look into him as well.
Well, goody, we get to bag him together. Since I'm, a, a journalist now, I get the first hand scoop. You happy, I'm happy, plus the readers are gonna be happy. Oh, and I may need something more bigger than a gun if you have a spare M41A or a shotgun.
How
You,
about I
you
say
can
I have
give you can
a
give
fucking shotgun?
you can give police issue weapons to a civilian.
Yeah. So while I drive, I say, yeah. How about no? I only have my trusty Beretta and my M700. And no, I won't be supporting you this time. I'm going on patrol.
Where are you going?
Then
If you're
phone
going to
call.
see,
I dropped the call.
wait, you said break the call or end the
Yeah,
call?
I dropped the
Hang on.
call. I
Oh,
end the call.
okay.
I hung up because this time Drake's not gonna trust you, man.
Walter has a lot of he needs to mend a lot of friendships. He needs to mend.
No, his ego. It's his ego.
Mm.
Maybe that's why President Lin actually left to Tibet and climb the mountain to stay away from all the cross. No
Okay,
reception.
DM, can you transition me to the diner?
All right. Okay. Then he head towards the nearest diner, and then he drag your character to the door.
So, I touch the door.
Hmm.
I'll just roll perception to see if there's anything going on. Any sign of crime or whatnot. Any sign of crime or whatnot.
The
There's
crime
no
in the
crime in the
diner.
diner.
The crime in the
Crime down
diner
there.
is they're like serving food everywhere. It's a
Yeah.
crime to serve all this good food.
And
Okay,
cause
so I
everyone
just
to rip off their shirt.
Okay. So I took a seat. I took a seat at the counter.
You see this lady
And
over here that's serving.
I
Hello,
just
love.
put my elbows on the table and rub my hands on my face. I should have taken too long to read.
And then the lady actually like walks over and then leans over, also looking at you and said, "Look, look, huh? What do you want to order? The burgers, the spaghettis, the buns."
DM, can you show the character to me again? All right. I just want to make sure as I. Okay,
So
sorry. Player talk. You're saying this lady, is it?
it's a
Yes.
lady. I can see boobs. I see boobs. Lady. Enough.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll persuasion check.
Bruh.
I just look at her. Hello there, beautiful.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
Okay. And she said, nobody called me that, mostly. If you want a discount, well, calling me beautiful, we're not going to get you any.
I just chuckle. Well, I'm not expecting discount. Like you guys say, you got some pretty hands there.
Yeah,
I
they
just
do
look at the
wonders
menu.
with
I
his
just look at the
hands.
menu.
They look at the menu, and she said she actually can do wonders with his hands. Okay, DeAndre, we actually look at this particular man that actually was walking through the restaurant. You notice that it's actually the police officer earlier on that was actually asking all those questions when Ryan actually attacked the diamonds, asking you questions from each of the people that was there when you're actually escorting Lin May. And the police officer just there sitting down, actually ordering some food. Hey, DeAndre, what are you actually treating there? And Ryan Cook is still trying to contact the boss, but still unable to. What you gonna do, DeAndre?
Gonna do what you gonna do. They come for you.
Bad boy. It's okay. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna stand up. I'm just gonna tell the guys that I'm gonna look for him.
When May looks up at you and said, "Wait, you're gonna leave me again? You're my escort. You're supposed to be taking care of me. Leaving just like that. Where are you going off to now?" She said.
I'm looking for the boss. He hasn't picked up. Surely something happened.
Yeah. Well, it's only been an hour. Just wait for a while. She rolled her eyes. It's not everywhere, everything that you need to rush off somewhere. Jeez. You make it sound as if that you blue rush or something. Everybody knows blue rush is a lady.
Allow me to laugh at this statement as a player. Okay, I'm good.
Hey.
Yeah, damn it. What you wanna do?
I'll just tell them I'll be back quick. Won't take long, and I'll just leave.
Roll for persuasion.
Only for persuasion. 20.
Okay. All right. Franco and said, okay, I'll be back soon. Okay. You can't run a few blocks away. You can't run through the whole city, of course. But you can only run like around a certain area. Okay, roll for investigation. Okay. This is like running from block to block, running to the office, running from block to block. When you run back to the office, DeAndre, you see that the office is empty. Nobody's there. The door's locked. As usual, you do have the keys to the office, but nobody's there. All right. And okay, as in if you're actually asking, can I roll to see if I saw him from a camera since you had them? No, because you need to be at the base to see the blue rush.
Aren't I
If you're just
already
there,
at the base though?
no, you actually went out from the base to head back to the restaurant. Remember?
Oh, okay. So I'm coming to this restaurant, is it? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
What about
yes.
Roach though? What about Roach?
Roche technology isn't that great, so
He's the
if
He
muscle.
he,
stay there.
He's the
yeah,
muscle. Remember that he
if
is
he
the
looks,
muscle.
if Roche looks at the camera, he won't be able to see the blue rush. To him, it's like nothing.
Just
Yeah,
to
so he's
win.
guarding the home front.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Yeah,
basically guarding the home front. Yes.
he's just guarding the base. That's about it. He's like the Jarvis, but not the smart Jarvis though. He's like the muscle Jarvis version.
The full armor, don't fuck with me in terms of weaponry, Jarvis.
Actually, no. A simpler term, he's like Ubu from Racial Ghoul. He's basically Ubu.
Uh,
Yeah,
Or the
just
metal
slightly
claw
more.
thing.
Hmm?
The metal
Yes,
arm thing.
yes.
it's-
He's like the guy that carries the weapons. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so
yep.
guards the
Anyway,
base. Okay,
back to you.
DeAndre,
Anyway,
you rush from block to block using the number of speed that you have. From block to block, for every few 6 seconds they run. You rush, you rush, you rush, you rush. You went straight to his apartment. You don't see his there. Even though his apartment isn't that far, you went straight to the office. He's not there. You rush everywhere. You don't see him there. Okay, roll for investigation. You can only go up to them to 4 times before Ryan Cook and Lin Min may even realize that you've been gone for so long.
14. It's 14.
Again, investigation.
All right. Can I at least text one of them saying that he's not in his apartment or he's not back at the office?
They're gonna suspect that. How can you be in one place too fast at the same time?
That's
You
true.
need, you need to say one place first. You need to say one place first.
Yeah, that's true though.
15 and the 13 and the
Okay, last.
17.
Okay, you
The
rush and
third
you
one,
rush and rush. Okay, 18. Okay, if you had some help, you'll probably be able to beat the DC. Okay. Mm. But during your last attempt, you head back towards the restaurant. You don't see him anywhere. The only thing you see was his car empty nearby, actually, nearby the docks, and that's about it.
His car at the docks, is it? Okay.
Yeah. Then you quickly rush back. But as you rush back, meanwhile, Michael, when you actually followed the ring, you realize that you're actually reaching one of the middle districts of the city itself, about to land. When you see the restaurant in the distance, you see the studio, you see a number of buildings, but the ring actually brings you towards the restaurant area. As you're about to land, you land on the roof. Nobody sees you. But do you walk into the restaurant as the Red Lantern or as Michael?
I asked the ring one more time. Is Blue Rush in there? Let me know for
Of
Will.
course, of course, it does cannot respond back to you as well will.
Let me roll for Will.
Hmm.
Oh.
Nope, you're not too sure. This is more to your deduction now. Roll for insight.
Nope.
Critical one. Nope, not too sure. But you do land on the roof. The ring brings you to the roof, so it's actually up to you now. So what are you gonna do?
Hmm. For me, taking a smart move, and I deactivate my transformation and just go in as Michael.
Okay. Well, you walk
Let me
in
just
as Michael. You're
let me
surprised to
just
actually see when you walk in as Michael. You notice that Walter Cross actually stopped his car, not far from the restaurant. And Walter, you actually saw Michael coming out from the back alley near the restaurant and then working his way inside. But Michael, the moment you actually enter inside, you're surprised to see Drake ordering some food and sitting on the chair while being served by a beautiful blonde lady, which is obviously the chef and perhaps the owner of this restaurant. And in the
like
distance, you see the singer, the upcoming singer, Lyndon May, and his entourage, DeAndre, sitting down, but they seem to be very worried sitting on the chair.
hmm,
And Drake is just busy actually eating and admiring the lady, of course. So, but
like
Michael actually is just behind you. But Walter is just behind you, Michael. Okay, so you guys can role play among yourselves, starting from Drake, then to
uh
Michael, to DeAndre, and to Walter.
okay. If any can start first, if anything.
I'll start first since I'm basically like, I just parked my car and I saw you. I'm like, yo, Michael, it's
Yeah.
been a while. Oh, I just need
Uh, I
to. I got a few words I need to have with you. If you got some, like, what, 5 minutes?
I take him outside and let me just say to him in a very angry tone, "You are not my friend. You haven't apologized for what you said. Until that, I'm not helping you unless it's important. Now
Well,
leave me alone. Leave me alone. And leave everyone else alone out of the trouble you are going to bring. Capiche?
actually, I'm here to warn you. If you saw a bald old man wears a weird suit with a weird smug on him, disappears and reappears out of nowhere, be careful of him because he was asking about you, and he seems to know where we come from. Hell, do you remember the gun that I, found out in the ruins? The weird gun with no trigger, the one that you assumed it doesn't even work since it has no trigger.
Exia, I'm not gonna answer that. And you're smart enough to think. Since you said I am what your property, I'm not talking to you. I'll only speak when needed.
Well,
Till then,
be
unless
careful.
you apologize,
Why should
don't
I
talk to me
apologize
basically.
on something that I never did? Any,
Oh, I don't know. You said you own me. You don't
I
own
say
me.
that as a figure of speech.
Can I land
Excuse
a
me.
punch on him? Can I intimidate to land a punch on him?
Uh,
DM, am I allowed to do that?
is it intimidate or what?
Intimidation. Let me roll for it.
What's the counter for intimidation? Is it will save?
Just pass. I got that one. Don't
Oh,
worry.
okay.
Just pass your insight. That's all. It's very
Oh,
easy.
okay. I'll roll for insight.
Hmm. You're not phased at all,
Mm-hmm.
but you know that Michael is trying to hold back his rage. You really know that he's trying to hold back his rage because you still haven't apologized to him.
Calm down, man. That rage of yours might create another cradle. I'm trying to save your life. Whomever that man is, and he just see me pulling his card, he seems to be related with our time, the infamous but yet missing Trevor, the Klaus Industries from our
I
time.
point my feet to his. I point my feet to his chest. Unless you say you apologize sincerely,
All
don't
right,
talk
I'm
to me.
sorry, Mr. Michael Wesker.
Let me roll for insight for that. If I fail, it's not sincere enough. Nope, it's not sincere enough.
I'm bad at apologies, okay? I'm Yeah, when you live by yourself and yeah, you're pretty much my older brother pissed me off most of the time. I learned not to apologize because of him.
And that seems to be right when you try to when you say those to your friend. I was there to help you. I could have left you back there, but I didn't because
And
you're a
I
friend.
appreciate the fact you busted open the base and you killed all those bad guys, but yeah, we're stuck here, so we're gonna have to stick together. Anyway, uh,
Leave me alone.
are you
You humans are liars.
since
Until
when you classify yourself as a non-human? All of us here are humans, whether we want to or not. The only one who's non-human is, I don't know, that weird robot girl who seems to like you. You,
until you prove to me you're sincere, I'm only on symbol speaking terms.
I just
Until then, have a nice night. And if you want to talk to me, just send me a message. I walk in.
I walk to the restaurant and I find a stall next to Drake. And while he's eating, I'll just tell the lady, I'll have a burger and coffee, please.
Okay,
Uh,
that's your reply.
yeah.
Okay, sure.
Ash.
You want to Walter and
Okay.
Drake first, then
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, while you're
Ashley first.
yeah yeah, while you're eating, Ash, you just see me sitting next to you and like ordered some food and just say, so when do you want to move into an arrest? Of course, Tiger Shark.
Until we have enough firepower to take him down. Then I just cut into a small piece of the pork of the thick thick cut pork chop and just eat it. No.
Thick.
Do you have a strategy at least? I mean, sure, we're missing the firepower, but a good successful strategy might, And that's when I turn my seat and just with my back to the stall, and notices the blue guy and the singer, and remembering they were at the jewelry shop, but not paying them any attention for now. A good strategy might, bring him down. I mean, how smart the guy would be with a name like Tiger Shark?
Either pretty stupid. Yeah, take another bite. Or or a goddamn genius.
A real genius would have, not used a stupid name like that. And a real genius would have done like the guy Orion. Stood up in the open, did a daylight robbery, and actually succeeded with it. I say, you and me, we could bring down Tiger Shark for the sake of justice and, the peace of the neighborhood, since he's responsible for supplying the bullet. But I recommend we interrogate us first before you, formally arrest him and charge him and hand him over to the public prosecution.
I just say, and maybe a guy of law now. Like, god damn it, I miss killing bad guys.
You get to kill his minions.
Or I say only when there's a person named Shadow in the area.
Yeah,
Damn
what
it, even the cop.
happened to
It's like,
him?
I just like, god damn it, even the chief is going after him like a flame, like a moth to a flame.
I turn my, sit properly and lean closer to you. The city needs someone like Shadow and someone like me to make sure, it runs properly. People like that weird guy named Blue Rush are not enough. One guy is not enough. Two, maybe. Three, I would say you started to develop a safety net. Four, a confirmation of a safety net. 5 and 6, then yeah, you might call yourself, you have a team of protectors. When the situation gets over 10 protectors, I would say you got yourself a team of police, veteran-ish, fighting crime people, whatever they call them here. So, what do you say, partner? Up for a quickie?
I look at her and say, partner. Then I turn my attention. I lean over to the table. Hey, beautiful. Can I have another refill of coffee? Of iced coffee?
I mean, think about it. You get to, do what you do best. Unleash that repressed anger within you.
I raise my cup at her and wink at her.
Totally ignoring.
With a wink. With a wink.
Ignoring.
Okay, I'll just roll. I just
Persuasion.
presence. This yeah. Persuasion, yes.
In this case, persuasion, you're flirting. 11.
Yeah.
Flirting
It's
with
too
the
late.
lady. You're flirting with the lady.
Yeah, that was my turn. My turn. It's my turn because why not?
So, what do you say? Up for some mayhem and bloodshed?
I look at him with like dead eyes. You better bring in more people. More people. Got it? Or else I ain't joining.
Okay, that's you,
If you
me,
excuse me,
and...
I need to do. I need to get. I need to finish my meal. I get to think the old man's gonna be screaming my ear off for wasting half of my wallet again. Then just you can hear him slurping his iced coffee.
That coffee better be worth the money you're spending it on. I mean, the food is nice, yeah, I can tell from the steak you're eating. But the coffee, anything that's not Brazilian, 2077 made is... I'm sorry, it doesn't come closer to that.
Okay, excuse me. Well, excuse me, pan boy. Have you ever seen this beautiful lady over here? And then I put then I get she's actually nice. She's actually looks better than Sakura.
I mean, hey, don't you, miss home?
Hey, It's like, hey, well, finding finding pure biological girls is already hard enough finding back home. I'd rather stay here.
Yeah, and you could be, that beautiful lady over there. I'm not about to ruin your imagination, but that could be your grandma. Just saying, let that sink in your imagination. We do not belong here. Anything we do is already changing our timeline. For all you know, you could be kissing your grandma, or your great grandma, or one of your aunties. Have you thought about that?
And then I lean in again. Did you forget? I'm an elf. I live long. I live about slightly longer. Hell, if in this era, I would be. I'm still over like 60 years older than you, punk.
Burn.
Grandpa. Anyway, did you look
Fucking.
out who's sitting?
Go back to my meal.
Mm.
Fucking boomer. Fucking. Yeah, it's like go back to fucking millennials.
Anyway, did you look at the back who's sitting?
I just like, couldn't bother. Besides,
It's that singer and her entourage who were there at the jewelry shop. Coincidence that they're here?
it's like, you mean then I try to look over my shoulder with a perception check.
Ooh.
I do
20.
notice. Okay, but I do notice the girl. Huh. It's like, Lin Min Mei, the rising star, huh?
I'm more
I just
interested
can't.
in her entourage. He seems, a man who previously went to jail. You think he doesn't mind holding a gun and, helping a couple of idiots out like us?
Sorry, Aizen, for your roleplay, but do you even like got the information
No.
beforehand?
I'm not saying I know he's Blue Rush. I'm
Speculating.
saying, speculating that he could be, because every entourage bodyguard is someone who previously went to jail from the way that they dress. Because, baggy clothes, oversized t-shirts, and, yeah, they think themselves like badass bodyguards.
I just take another bite of my thick pork chop. Dude, what's wrong with you?
Oh boy.
Hey,
All the
you
getting brain
said, you
As I,
said,
as
you
I
said,
I cut another one
Mhm.
and take another bite. Throughout my years, I've seen guys gone to jail for the wrong reasons. And for crimes they never committed, and managed to turn a new leaf. Same as guy who did the same mistake. No, God, oh man, this pork chop is so good. Oh,
chew and swallow,
and
then talk. And you say, I'm a
and
boomer.
up. I'm still talking. And uh, I've seen a lot of officials go to jail, but got out just as quickly in just an hour.
You think
Just like 27, just like 2099. Except those times, except during those times, they stayed there a lot longer than a few minutes. Oh,
you'll either get shot, or you become, or you get shot. You either get shot or get shot by a gangster or police. There's nothing in between. Anyway, you think he doesn't mind, holding a gun and escorting a couple of idiots like us?
okay, but you're telling us to get to the point.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I said get to the fucking point.
Yeah.
I'm still
okay.
eating. So
yeah. Okay.
get to the fucking
Point is, he's suggesting that recruiting the entourage to be our third guy.
No. Do you have enough proof? Do you even have enough proof? Then look at the at the waitress and just give a good smile at her. Again,
I mean,
roll persuasion.
all we need is, all we need is a third guy, and that's it. I mean, I'll see if I can convince Michael to join. And you can, move into Michael's scene, because this is, was happening the same time as him, basically.
Alright, we got to
I point my sorry, hold on, Zaf,
Mhm.
one more thing. I point my knife at him, when it goes to his face. You better not put me in the same space as I agreed to shoes. You got that?
No, please,
Even if I were to agree.
just think
Then I go
about
back to cutting.
Just
Take away the
think,
cutting my pork chop.
just remember this. You get to kill minions. You get to, kill stuff. At least I know you still have it in you. Anyway, now it's your turns off, so this is what's happening same time as you were talking.
I approached DeAndre. Hey DeAndre, fancy meeting you here. Are those your co-workers?
Oh, hello, neighbor. Yeah. These are my friends.
Oh, mind if I join? I mean, I'm still new to the city. Maybe some local chit chat will help me feel a bit at home.
Ask the guys. Is it okay if this guy joins us? I assume they agreed. So by all means, sit down.
I'll sit beside you. I greet myself to Lin Min Mei and to his girl. Hello there, my name is Michael Wesker. Nice to meet you. I'm DeAndre's neighbor. So, can I ask what's the specialty here?
I just recommend you the steak or the burger.
Steak or the burger? Wow. Well, okay. Any good coffee or juice? I'm more of a tea guy and a juice guy of myself.
I guess you can ask the waitress.
I'll order a orange juice and a burger. As I ordered it, I asked the people, so have you heard the news about like the increase in crime? I'm a bit worried actually. I just recently got a new job.
So it has been a lot of crimes lately. Crimes never gone down. This place is pretty shit.
Yeah, but I wish I could help my employer. You know the garage nearby?
Yeah,
There's a small garage.
yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, I just recently got a job there, but the owner said that she's afraid that some thug gang run by someone called Tiger Shaw is gonna extort them for money. They used to have a protector. I'm not too sure, but they say it was a spider.
Zoff, roll insight on why DeAndre is
Okay.
speaking fast.
17. Yeah. Let me get Michael's.
Yep, now you get to ask him why is he talking that fast.
Alright. I asked DeAndre, sorry to ask, but why are you speaking fast, DeAndre? I mean, I know you're very fit, but you're quite fast.
Oh, sorry, it's a force of habit. I've got used to this talking.
I asked one of his co-workers, mainly the guy next to this fair lady. Sorry to ask, was he always this fast? I would assume he.
I'd probably say
yes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
you would probably. Yeah.
Well, I'm not too sure if there's any, heroes left here, but do you think the Blue Rush could, protect the place? I really want to, safeguard that garage. It felt like home. I used to work in the docks.
Probably. The guy's fast. Could be anywhere. He sounds like a really cool guy.
Yeah, he did stop a car chase. But I really, really hope he could help protect, take down Tiger Shark. I really wish that is possible. I just don't want to see any more destruction.
See, little mate, almost everybody thinks Blue Rush is a guy.
I look at Lee May. Oh, it's you. Look at that lady with the ruby eyes. Nice to meet you again. And let me roll for persuasion just to, quote unquote flirt with her. Again, fun roll. I'm not expecting anything.
Rolls a net
Persuasion. Like that's gonna happen again.
Oh, so close.
Oh my god! What? What? No! I'm not gonna pull a Cobra again.
No, you
Unless
are.
the
No,
dice
you
say so.
are. No, you are. Damn, man. We approve. You are gonna. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna pray every time you persuade this girl for anything. I'll pray for a nat 20. I'll pray for a nat 20.
I'm gonna wait to see who the waitress's identity, and if she turns out to be what you say is true, to that she's a mother to a certain someone that's integral to
I
the
said
plot.
maybe. I said maybe she's your grandmother or somebody else's grandma. Imagine you're your own
As I said,
grandfather.
Okay,
as I
anyways,
said,
back
maybe.
to roleplay. Back to roleplay.
Uh,
Well,
Then I will pull a Kovru.
okay.
Alright. Continue,
Okay.
please.
Back. Anyways, back to roleplay. Well, at least for now, I can be a bit hopeful.
Yeah,
So
speaking of which,
why?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We were actually still wonder where our boss went. He's been gone for a while now. Tried looking around, but he's not here. So we're a bit worried right now too.
Well, why not? If you want, I can help. I'm a man of many talents. If you don't mind me helping,
Sure, that'd be great though. How can you do it?
well, maybe I can search around in some areas that you think he might be around there.
But you're new to the city. You probably get lost.
Right. Maybe if you guys give me a map or anything, I scratch my head back.
Don't you have GPS around? Should be there.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, I'm still new. I'm still new to the town.
Yeah, whatever it
Anyway,
is. You should if you're gonna help us here,
um,
that'd be great and all. But just it should be careful.
I will. I will. Anyways, nice to meet. By the way, who's your friend here? I know this is Miss Lin Min Mei.
Zaf, are you reading the chat?
Yeah, we are.
Drake is just there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not going to go to Drake because the one thing, never disturb a guy while he's eating. Ever. Never disturb. I asked this guy over here, what's his name? This red guy.
Robert. Ryan.
Cook. I say nice to meet you, Ryan Cook. Let me just type in the name, Ryan Cook.
So anyway, I noticed there's a police officer there. I'll just probably gonna approach to him.
Well, the others there, I'll mingle with Lin Min Mei and Ryan Cook. Okay.
Excuse me, officer.
I'll mingle with Lin Min Mei. Right.
Roll.
Walter, about the other, your turn.
Okay, I just look back with okay, so Yandre, you see the police officer with his mouth stuffed and some fries hanging off from his lips.
The correct response here is wait until I chew and swallow, then talk.
I just slowly chew.
Don't mind him. He doesn't know how to talk while food in his mouth. Introduce yourself to our Mr. Who you are?
Oh, sorry, my name is DeAndre. Officer, we were expecting our boss to be here. We've been trying to call him. I actually walked around to see if he's nearby, but we couldn't find him.
I just raised my finger, then just quickly put my mouth close to the plate, cut off whatever's hanging, take a quick swallow, and then just look back while wiping my mouth with the napkin. You're saying your boss is missing, and how long ago was that?
Couple of hours, and then I'll show Drake the picture of my boss.
I just like,
Drake, you don't think, you know who can resort to kidnapping of random people, could you?
I just
mean,
take up my phone, ignoring Walter, just call and go to the first person I call, Zelda. Hello? Hey, hey, yeah, Zelda. There's a guy here. He says his boss is missing. Sending you the data. All right.
no
I
tone.
just take a pic. Oh, no tone.
Yep. Toot, toot, toot.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me rephrase. Huh. Uh,
Roll insight.
hmm. Sorry, bro. My partner must be off duty. Uh,
Sleeping, more like
I,
it.
I just uh, you know, it's kind of late. We're kind of off duty actually. Uh, yo, times like these, I can't hand back his phone. Usually, these kind of things we have called for a superhero to help out. Too bad we don't have.
Hello? Hello?
You don't have what? You don't have what?
Yeah, the last thing I heard was you don't have what? Ash?
You got cut off.
Yeah, he got cut. Ash, are you there? You got cut off, man.
Michael, roll persuasion. Please get a nat 20.
Oh, really,
At
guys?
20.
Really, guys?
Nat 20, nat 20, nat 20, nat 20. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
okay, okay. Alright.
It
If the
failed
DM
this time.
allows, for each compliment I do, I'll roll a
Roll
persuasion if he
dex.
allows.
Roll dex. Roll dex. I think she's about to slap you. Instant slap. Oh.
I will quickly go to Lin Mei and ask her what the hell? What's going on? So I assume she's leaving.
Well,
I will leave with her lah, I assume.
Don't you wanna, help to look for your
Okay.
friend?
Okay, guys, this proves I'm not gonna pull a Kovru, okay? Sheesh!
Hey, that's round one. Round one ended in 0. There's other rounds,
Oh, really? Really, guys? Are you guys really gonna use that experience against me?
Let us think about it for a moment. Yes, actually. I mean, that's round one.
Uh,
Round one
Ash,
ended. Mm-hmm.
Ash, are you... Oh, he's not here. If he's here... Okay, Arif, are you gonna let me do this every time I just open a simple conversation with a lady?
Dude, you were like complimenting her body. Her body, man. It's like that. If you just said, oh,
Her face.
it says I know lah, but I mean,
Complimenting her face.
yeah, but people would assume like her body. So of course you're gonna look up and down at her very inappropriately. Of course, you should just say, oh, Then again, you complimenting NPCs. This is what happens.
Again, it's good. It's good life lesson. It's good life lessons.
Basically, like, Walter sees, like, what happened to you in terms of getting slapped and her screaming hentai and her storming off with DeAndre, like, her escort is with her. He just walks to you and say, please tell me you did not try to flirt with a superstar and got slapped in the process.
Hey, she was a superstar? I thought she was just normal, regular people. I'm just telling her, she's beautiful.
Son, she is a superstar. I mean, she was a celebrity, Got a VIP invite to the whole jewelry place that you currently work at. By the way, why aren't you in your work clothes?
I don't work there anymore. Apparently, they let me go. So I'm working over I'm working out at the garage nearby here.
Wait, you did your best trying to protect the damn joint and only one diamond got stolen. I say that's more than, you doing your job. At least that's by my rules if I own the joint.
Well, if anything.
Well, Are you up to search for a missing person? Apparently, their friend and manager has went missing about 4 hours ago. Drake and I are about to go and look for him. Do you want to be our third guy? Missing person.
If it will help with my neighbor, I'll do that. Right after I pay for my meal.
Plus, if you were the guy who, say you found him, you rescue him, you get to apologize in style, and she might, might think about.
Okay. Please. I was just complimenting her. I'm not gonna spread anything to this timeline. I am not as stupid as you think. Alright?
Wait. As soon as you're talking, he notices how the right cheek of yours still has her fingers, all 5 of them are marked, and he's like, "Sure. At least
Then
if you
and then
rescue."
you take over to what Drake was doing. Sorry to interject, but I have to end in.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, come, let's talk with Drake so we can agree. How do we find this missing person with only a photo?
Here's the thing between us. Remember, he hates me. At least he has the balls to say he hates me. Unlike you.
Okay, I'll sit in between the two of you so that if you have something to do, you can at least, punch my shoulder if you want to. Just keep this place in one piece. We don't want, a repeat of what happened in Night City. Instead of finding Blue Rush now, we're gonna focus on totally something else. This is like a total superhero show. Instead of finding another fellow superhero, we go and help somebody else.
Okay, so I'll roll perception first. Again, sorry for
It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Apparently, my sister also told me that the Wi-Fi is down.
Okay. So using your data
Alright.
lah.
Yeah, hotspot. So
Alright.
expect some
Yes.
lag spots here and there.
Continue.
Continue.
Okay, roll perception. I think I pass.
On what?
Because I noticed on Michael sitting one chair over. Okay, I just look over, and then back to my meal. My almost finished meal. Good to
I
choose.
just
Stop saying the word
angry.
goody.
Angry. Oh, no, no, water.
Oh.
Angry mercenary. Then I eat my burger and drink my orange juice.
It just would be like, putting a cup of
Take the
water
last
between
piece
the two
of
of
the workshop.
People, focus. We got a missing person here on the line. It's not, a regular thing. We have to find him before something else happens. Now, okay.
Excuse me.
Michael, since you don't know this, we're also on the hunt of a weird guy named Tiger Shark. Not too much on the name department, and presumably he's the one responsible behind the bullets that got you fired from your place. He was the one who supplied the guns to that, the beefed up the guy who called himself Orion.
I just
Well,
glad Walter, don't remind me.
Don't worry, we will get both the missing person first, then we'll go after Tiger Shark so that A, Michael here can get back to his old job at the jewelry store, and also he gets to apologize to the hot
wait. Why do you think I want to go back to jewelry store? I kind of like the garage. It reminds me of home.
But how much is the garage is paying you comparing to, the jewelry store where you just stand there and tell people to shoo away? Please tell me that.
I asked the angry mercenary. Tell me, what's your job now?
Police officer, a fucking police officer.
What are the rules what are the laws that implies that if I were to punch him in the gut, do I get a fine or I just get a sentence?
If I was on duty, you'll be charged with assault. But since I'm off duty, go ahead.
I'll think about it.
I then look at him. If you do it while I'm off duty, you owe me a free bike service.
If it's service for a friend, I don't mind.
Hey,
But then
focus.
again,
We got a missing.
I saw my hand on the table. You are not my friend.
neither you are angry mercenary. You are an asshole to me. I'm an asshole to you.
Kids, focus. We got a missing persons here, and he might, die. He got kidnapped 4 hours ago. Plus, you got a hot superstar to apologize to since he is her boss or friend or whatever.
Okay, player, I'm gonna really, really challenge the DM for this. Let's just say, I'm just gonna say, if she is like a female villain that's gonna kill my ass for insulting her, I'm just gonna give it there. This is gonna be fun.
Oh,
This is gonna
please,
be
with
fun.
your track record.
I'm going to
I mean,
fucking ruin.
we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray you roll a nat 20.
Fucking ruin the timeline to flirt with the waitress.
Oh god. Oh god.
Let's just hope
Anyways,
that.
anyways,
Let's just hope that.
anyways, back to RP. We have like another 50 minutes celebration period. Okay, Walter. Yes, we have a missing person. But one, how are we gonna find this person? We don't even know the guy.
Easy. Drake and I, we already know him. The guy named DeAndre, which he was the personal bodyguard for that hot superstar who slapped you earlier on. He is her boss, and he gave Drake here a picture for him. Is missing 4 hours ago. Plus, we may have a lead that, Tiger Shark, since he's a known criminal, he may into stuff like kidnapping, extortion, murder, and torture, and yada 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 yada.
As long it keeps the street safe, I'm willing to help. But you're still not my close friend, and I don't want that. The last people...
Remember, the big picture is if Tiger Shark is behind bars, the streets are safe. You are happy because the streets are safe. Plus, you get to form friends with the hot superstar since you saved her boss. Plus, she'll think you're cute.
Why do you think she would even bother with me? She just called me hentai. I have no idea what that means.
It's Japanese for pervert because you have bad flirtation skills. Trust me.
Hold on, play talk. Play talk. Back in Modern D20, does Walter have proficiency in Japanese?
I think so. Yeah. Why?
Okay. I'm just making sure. If not, because we're going to waste too much time if I force you to check it.
Yeah.
That's why. Oh, all right.
I have Japanese,
I'm
but not Russian. Yeah. Yeah. Continue.
So I'm a perfect. But I was telling her the truth. She was pretty. That's all.
I hate to burst your
You
bubble.
compliment her.
But...
I look at Michael. You're not really good, with women.
Plus, it's 30 years in the past. Whatever it passes for flirtation in our timeline, it's totally different here. I mean,
Let me roll for insight before I continue.
Ooh.
Oh,
That 20.
Too bad it wasn't on persuasion. Too bad it was not on persuasion.
If the DM allows is then 20, I really don't mind. But for now, this is insight. I don't know if she likes me or not. But anyway, continue on.
Anyway, whatever passes for flirtation from back home is considered an insult here. Genius.
Wait. So you're telling me being nice and truthful to people is a bad thing?
No. Being nice in 2099 is bad. Remember all the corny movies that you watched as you grew up, where the guy opens the door to the girl and bows to her and all that, the old-fashioned crap. Yeah, apparently it's here. It's okay.
Well, regardless, we're going to save this missing person.
And after that, we go after Tiger Shark. If Tiger Shark is off the streets, you are a happy person because the people are happy. Yay! We're a book club now of some sort.
Okay, I fish.
We are not a book club. You haven't apologized to me for your transgression, and Mr. Angry Mercenary still hates me. Until this are sorted, we're just acquaintances.
How about this? How about I pay for your meal here, on top of Mr. Angry Mercenary's meal? How about that? Capiche? Everybody happy?
I look at Drake. Angry mercenary? What do you think?
I slam my wallet on the table.
Yeah, I make I already made this up.
Uh,
Ash, you're breaking
okay,
up. Ash, you're breaking up.
okay. Do you need me
Okay,
to say
now
it slowly? Okay. I pay for my own meal, thanks.
Fine, suit
Then I
yourself.
slide. I pay for my whole meal, and an extra tip of whatever the high one note of whatever the highest notation of the bill is here in this era
That
to
means
the
it's
to the waitress.
$100, $100 note, and you're like $100 tip. Both Michael and Walter's eyes, they're like get so big, and I'm like, are
excuse
you
me, what?
fucking kidding
Excuse
me?
me, what? I'll say this in a very nice. Excuse me, what?
I think he just tipped the waitress $100 tip on top of his
Yes, then
own
now.
dinner.
You're still not my friend, Walter. You're still not my friend.
I just bought you dinner, goddammit.
Action speed loves that word. Well, let's just
Oh,
get over with this.
hello,
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
hello.
Hello, we can hear you. Hello.
Ash, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I don't think so, actually. I don't think
Okay,
he
hold
can hear.
on. You guys go on ahead. I'll go back to my turn after this. I'll try to reconnect to my Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Well, Api is about to end anyways.
Mhm.
So
So,
I asked one last question to Walter.
Mhm.
You think you can be my friend again after what you said? Or you're gonna be an asshole and lie to me? Because the second time you lied to me, it'll be your head. Remember for
one,
intimidation this time. You still don't believe it.
yeah, exactly. Calm down, son. One, we're in this itty bitty trouble together. We cannot go back home anyway, so we might as well, try to be as close of a companionship to each other as much as possible. I mean, wait a minute. Do you even have an apartment? Where do you even stay? You're not staying on the streets now, are you?
Maybe. I mean, I'm lying to you. Level for deception. Yeah. My
Uh,
tent inside. Just inside.
okay. Insight.
You know he's lying. You very bloody know he's lying.
For grade 2 shoes, he doesn't know how to lie.
No,
Grade
no.
2
Give
shoes.
him some credit, Drake. Give him some credit. At least he's trying. Besides, if it was 2099, he'll probably see dozen guns in his face by now. Anyway, let's go back home to my place. I have a an oversized PC with an oversized screen and a whole lot of time. We can at least plan how to find first a missing person, then track down and arrest Tiger Shark. Because if Tiger Shark is off the street, everybody's happy. Drake, since your police officer is happy, Michael is happy because his people are happy. Ordinary people are happy. And yeah, and Drake, you get to kill some people. And
Inform me
evil bad
when
people.
when inform me when you find something. I need to pick up something back in my house. If anything, I'll meet you guys tomorrow after work. All right? Or
Okay.
depending on when you're gonna do this thing.
Okay, keep your both of you keep your eyes on your phones because I'll either text or call. And that includes you, Mr. Officer. Don't ever hang up the phone in my face. Got it.
I give a
I
thumbs up and then I
I
head back home.
I glad Walter. Don't even try to call me during office hours. Fuck face.
Wait, let me try and intimidate you. Please give me what I want, please. Oh, come on.
Ash, do you want to
Go
counter
inside.
intimidate him? You want to
Net
counter
one, net
intimidate
one,
him?
net one, net one, net one.
Oh no, he got higher than you.
Don't even try to call me during office hours. Fuck face. You can feel his elven
let
anger
me
in his anger.
wait. Let me roll insight actually for this one. Yep,
Okay, meanwhile, while the rest of you were just busy talking, the rest of them was actually coming too late at night. Yeah, DeAndre, you're actually driving down the Night Cities area and giving you access. Okay. Why are you actually driving down with Linden May here? Driving around the nightlife of the city itself, heading all the way down to here. But as you were busy driving, you heard a loud explosion in the distance, and then you stopped the car.
Kaboom!
Then you stop the car immediately as you hit one of the cars at the side, trying to avoid the explosion. And you see one particular person actually coming out. You notice that she actually have like red, fiery hair and some sort of flames coming off her hands. And after that, you notice a bunch of people actually coming out, carrying money away and heading to some sort of alleyway which a vehicle is actually waiting. And then she actually this particular person then looks at you, DeAndre, as you're actually busy inside the car. And you notice that she actually brings the flame and throws and about to actually throw it towards the car as she actually screams to the people that actually walk through the streets itself. And then as like she quickly ran as she actually shoots the flame, you see the flame actually coming. You see Lin Min Mei actually like closing her eyes that you notice the flames, the flaming fireball actually coming towards the car. What do you want to do?
Well, it's been nice to have a car. I will take Lilin May outside and probably run here.
Okay. You take Lin Min Mei quickly, run. You quickly Lin Min Mei from the car seat and then ran up from the car and then the fireball actually hit the car and then you notice that it zombie blew up and then fell and become hot
Kaboom!
ruin. And you ran off to one of the corners of Lin May, but you hear a bunch of other police car sirens actually coming from the distance, actually ran to the side. Lin May actually like hug you tight as you ran to the corner. So as you ran and you ran, you didn't run fast, of course. No, you didn't run fast, you couldn't change to blue rush, of course. But because she was hugging you tight and you hear the police sirens actually arriving, actually coming towards the scene. And meanwhile, at the restaurant, Mike, Walter, and then Drake, you heard from the news that robbery was actually going to be in progress and explosions in the distance. And then, yeah, where's DeAndre anyway? I don't see her character.
Mm-hmm.
Hang on,
Arif,
let me just drag
uh,
him.
yeah.
Give me a sec. Is he there?
No.
Yeah, no, actually.
Try to drag him out.
Did you take out from the character, your character area?
Yep. Hang on. Oh,
Oh,
there
yeah,
he
yeah,
is.
yeah, now there he is.
Hey, there he is! There he is!
Yeah, yeah, you heard the loud explosions in the distance, and then the loud bang from the lady that actually threw the fireball at you. Of course, DeAndre. You can't change to blue rush because Lindy May is there, but you hear the police sirens actually coming in, rushing towards your general direction. And from here on, Walter Cross, Michael, and Drake, you actually heard the news. You actually received some sort of distress call, Drake, from your communicator straight to you. And then you realize that the street isn't that far. It's actually like 39th Street, not far from where you are. And you see the restaurant owner seems to be quite worried. And she's like, oh my, I hope nobody's hurt. You actually heard that. Actually said that quickly out loud. Well, across your car outside seems to be actually turned on by itself. You're not sure. And then
I
here, Michael,
basically
you
assume
rush.
that the car has like a basic artificial intelligence.
You're not too sure about that yet.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me just pull up the car so I can show you where it is parked.
Yeah.
You can just
Well,
enlarge it because it will be like parked like this.
No car is safe in Night City. That's correct. Every car is right, unless it's a specially made car.
Armored
Alright.
car. Trust me,
Okay.
Daniel.
Alright. Okay. Okay, Michael, what do you want to do? Walter rushed straight to his car. Okay, Michael, what do you do?
I just say, well, looks like trouble never sleeps. I find a nice corner and put on my red ring. And then I hope that during this fight, the green ring will come to me. Hopefully.
Can you
Okay.
enlarge the car, Herbert? Since I put
I
it
don't
where you spawned the yellow car earlier.
I just put mine over here. I am top here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where your car is.
Over here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. We'll just ping. We'll just ping. We'll just ping for you, Herb.
Okay, that's so small. No, I can see it.
Yeah. A little bit bigger, please.
Okay.
And can you reverse it like to the? Cause I always like quote. No, no, no. Put it back here. Just change the angle of it.
No, it's okay. Doesn't matter actually. This
Oh,
is for
okay.
next week.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Definitely.
Michael, you take out your ring, and after you quickly change, and after you quickly flew towards the direction of the fight,
Yes.
and then, hey Drake, what do you want to do? Drake online.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay, what I wanted to do.
yeah.
Okay, so before all this happened, I apologize to the waitress about his companion's rudeness, and give a good smile. I'll roll persuasion again, just for the
Wow.
hell of it.
At 20.
And then the restaurant owner quickly turns to look at you, and then before you even talk to her, she said, "What are you doing here? You're a police officer. Do something about this."
No. This is like before, isn't it? Like before the destruction happened.
This is this is during the destruction
During.
already happened.
Okay, this is during. Okay, no,
Yeah.
sorry. Let me rephrase.
People be dying and you're flirting.
No, sorry.
No,
I thought it's
it's
before.
spoken up like a true Flash. This is what the Flash does. People are dying and he's like, wink! Because he can, do it in 2 seconds. So he's like, yeah,
Okay,
let's talk, baby.
sorry. I didn't. I thought I got a bit of time before all this happened.
Nah.
So I rush out. Try assess the situation.
You see
Is
Walter
this
already in the car about to drive out. Your bike
okay?
is just outside anyway. Michael, you notice the red energy from the roof of the restaurant flying towards the direction of the explosion. There are multiple explosions actually.
Okay,
Multiple explosions
so
heard
I
in
basically
I got
39th
my
parked
Street.
I
bike.
parked my
I
car
got my
like
bike.
right here in a safe
I
distance and I run the remainder of the way. And
okay.
I just like, yeah, I stand
Okay. So
here.
I take my bike and drive off to a hidden place, like somewhere away from people, and call in my bike, my other bike.
Wait, where is your
Okay.
character actually? Just so I can capture it on video.
Okay, hold on. I just need to know where
Oh,
which place has
Uh,
least people, amount of people, but least
Here,
eyewitnesses.
where
I
basically
think
me and Zaf's character were, because that the nearby
okay,
area, the block behind the bar, is where,
okay,
yeah, that's where you can like change and everything. This is where I technically parked my car and just reversed it and moved
yeah,
on.
yeah. So I'll just wait for a few minutes until the bike arrives, so I can change and get my weapons and my gear.
Okay. While you actually wait for the bike to arrive, you hear multiple explosions in the distance, and then DeAndre, you see a number of people actually running, scattering on place, screams of women children running away from the explosion. The sounds of police sirens actually coming to the direction of you guys are. But while there's actually battle might rage on for some time, to show who this person lady is, but she's actually shooting fire on the van, and whoever she is, she'll definitely be addressing herself soon next in an upcoming episode of CW or WC actually. And
If this was
for
like a,
next,
if this was an, okay, and 3, 2, 1.